Hello, I'm Dr. Roderick Little, Director of Bands here at Jackson State University. So the atmosphere of the vet is literally second to none. By being a part of the Jackson State University fabric and families as a student and now as a director, I've had the opportunity to experience it from many different levels. And it's something that you just cannot recreate. I don't care if you're a part of HBCU or the PWI. And so when you mix the Sonic Boom of the South and the football team and all of the synergy that we create amongst each other and between each other, you're not going to get that in any atmosphere or any stadium. We have an outstanding team with Coach T.C. Taylor under the leadership of A.D. Ashley Robinson. We are all coin to make sure that we elevate the profile of this illustrious institution that we all love. Which when you mix the energy of the Sonic Boom of the South and when you mix that grit and that swagger of the Jackson State University football team, that's going to cause an ingredient that you cannot recreate anywhere else. And then I didn't even mention, when you sprinkle the atmosphere of the vet with 60,000 fans of our alumni, all of our friends and constituents of Jackson State University, all of those elements coming together, that's just something that, again, cannot be recreated. And we want to make sure that everybody that's connected to Jackson State University, they go out and they support our student athletes and also make sure that we support our student musicians as well. So we're coming to a stadium near you, the best stadium in FCS. It's the Jackson State University Sonic Boom of the South and the Jackson State University football team. You can purchase your tickets at gojsutigers.com/tickets. Don't miss out. We want to see you there. Go Tigers and love the Boom.
Go JSU football.
Great day to be a Tiger. JSU by 40 campaign. Coach Taylor, I was just thinking, I was sitting in my office and we were talking about Jackson State athletics, the tradition of Jackson State. You played here. What if 50,000 alums gave $40 a month for 12 months?
Man, that would be huge. That's money in the bank for athletic program.
Let's do this, Coach. I'm challenging all 50,000 alumni of Jackson State University, supporters, fans. Let's give $40 a month to JSU by 40 campaign. 12 months, 12 million. September to August, let's win championships in the classroom. Let's support Jackson State University. Let's support athletics. And let's make sure our coaches and our student athletes are successful. So again, Coach Taylor and I are challenging you, all 50,000 alums, $40 a month for 12 months to support Jackson State athletics. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Support the JSU by 40 campaign. Visit gojsutigers.com/JSU by 40.
Importance of that. So, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing, man? Happy Monday. I don't know what TD got going on over there. What you listening to, man?
What's up, babe?
Teasing with you, man. Happy Monday, everybody. Come on in, man. Hit the like button as you come in. Hit the share button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not a channel subscriber. Join the channel. Lanier, what's up, baby? Hey, man, got a new member, man. Welcome to the channel, brother. Hey, man, hey, you always recording me. It's a good brother right there, man. He now channel member. Saw him over in Montgomery. Saw him over in Daytona, pulling up, man. In our quest to become what we are now, to the Eastern Division SWAC, Eastern Division champions right now. Job's not done, just first of our first goals to hit for the football team, man. But welcome to the channel. Appreciate everybody that's renewing, everybody that's been a channel member that's been rocking with us as long as they have. Definitely looking for more channel members. If you're not a channel member, join us. Absolutely. What's up, Trav? What's going on? What's up, everybody? Sinuses are a little been going down through it today, bro. I probably sneezed about 700 times, dog. It's just the back and forth, man. The different climates, man. It's cold at night. It was hot at the game. Then it got cool all of a sudden. And then, you know what I'm saying? It just from Jackson to Montgomery to Dallas to freaking Cali, all over the place, man. Different climates, different whatever. My body just don't, So how you doing, brother?
I feel good. I feel real good. Happy Monday to everybody. Blessed Monday. Eastern Division Championship Monday. Hope everybody had a great day. Come on in, hit the like button.
Yep, a lot to talk
The
about.
subscribe button. Hit the membership button. I hope Tiger Nation is doing well, man. Good to see you. I hope everybody had a safe trip. Had a good ride. Good experience. We won.
Yeah. That's right. We're going to talk about it all, man. Hey, listen. Hey, sis, what's up, baby? How you doing? Get them likes up.
What's up,
man,
Rochelle?
We got a lot to talk about, man. I'm not going to jump too far ahead, but just good to see everybody in the chat. Jason, hey, man, great to meet you. That's not the quarterback, Jason Brown. He came to us like, this is the Jason Brown that be in the chat. Good to meet you, bro. Appreciate the support, man. Appreciate everybody that, just hollered at us over the weekend, man. The crew was in town. We all had a chance to go to Montgomery, with the exception, obviously, of Marcus and Miss Rochelle and, D-Corey, but we held it down, to Kevin Dent. Shout out to Big Brother Dent, rolled out with us, held it down with us. Zoe pulled up, obviously, Zoe gonna be there. And man, we was in the building, man. We all had to be there, be witnesses. It was good to see my brother Greg, 1400 Club pulled up. A lot of a lot of them guys, man, from 1400 Club, man, pulled up on us. With suspension, we're gonna be fine, man. Not gonna give out any names when it comes to that. You have to piece it together yourself, man. We're gonna talk about the suspensions though, and the fine that went out. We're gonna talk about it all, man. We was right there in the mix trying to break it all up, man. We definitely didn't want to see us, we never want to see that. And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it. We're not gonna run away from none of it. We're gonna put it on the table, we're gonna deal with it as a family, like we do. But I got a lot of reasons as to why I feel like, well, anyway. We're gonna get talk.
Yeah, man, it's all good. Shout out people coming through. Shout out KT Dub.
See, listen, man.
What up, Travis?
We live in a world, man, where information is just valuable. I'm done complaining about that type of stuff. I know how that works, man. You can't control people, man. Sometimes people just want to feel like they know. They want to look like they're in the know and want to say whatever. At the end of the day, I'll say this about that. We move as a university. We move behind the university. If school don't put it out, we ain't touching it. We're not breaking no news for the school. School has a great communications team, has a great media team. They have a great set of coaches and leadership, and we're gonna move as they move. I think you guys see us. If you guys go to the game, you're gonna see TD, you're gonna see Zoe, you're gonna see KT Dub, you're gonna see Ken, you'll see us on the scene. Y'all know we're around. Y'all know we got information. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to we don't have to go out there and try to put stuff out there to try to be the first to say this or say that or act like we got some information that, that's over someone else. It's not about the one-upping type thing. So we do understand, Brother Bishop, people will put out information, but at the end of the day, it's not something that we'll do. But did you want to touch on that before we move
on? No, man, you said it all. I mean, you're doing your thing. I mean, I would like to address some of the people that, are coming through, KT Dub. Travis, I'm glad you had a good home coming and going, brother. Congratulations to you. I'm happy for you. Now you can smile.
Absolutely, man.
Travis Jerome, it is.
That's right. That's right. So no negative exclusives will be taken. That's right, man. Since we just look, we understand. We understand. We in the world of sensationalism, man. Hey Max, I'll bring the link up later. Right now, we're gonna get into a lot of stuff. We got a lot that we got to get through. We will hold off a little spot in the show. If you stick around, we'll have you come up. But yeah, man, it is what it is. All you gotta do is watch the video. If you watch the video enough, you can pretty much put you got the same video the SWAT got. If you want to, you can write down the numbers and go do your own research. You pretty much put together what kind of happened, what's out there. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's jump into it, man. Let's jump into it. I'll start here, TD. First, we want to get started. We do have a foundation, man. Friends of KC-1400 Inc. If you're not familiar, we have a nonprofit organization. If you want to donate to our nonprofit, we do a lot with this. Matter of fact, this is the mothership for our collective. If you want to donate directly, so some of the initiatives that we've done, y'all know, if y'all been around, y'all know how we get down. Go to Givelify, donate, tax deductible donation. We're looking to do things in a major way in 2025. Shout out to our channel sponsors, Cannon Toyota of Vicksburg, Cannon Nissan of Jackson. Shout out to Will, Billy, all of them that keep us mobile, man, keep us on the road. Shout out to the Automasters crew, you know, Tim and Terrence, automasters06.com. Check them out. And of course, Shot RX. Got more big things coming in 2025. Our partnership with Shot RX, Dr. Ted Lyons, alum, JSU, and great supporter of KC-1400, man. So we're appreciative of our channel sponsors. Listen, if you guys haven't had a chance to, look, and we just won the East. We don't want how many goals we got to keep checking off. Did we hit one goal? They say, damn, we 9-2 now. We've been saying this all year. We said we got a pretty good team. Right, we had 2 back-to-back top HBCU recruiting classes. We got a berth in the SWAC championship. Jackson is hosting the SWAC championship again. You know what I'm saying? And under Coach TC Taylor in year 2, he's got some big-time players over there. We got a lot of seniors, but we got a lot of youthful talent that we want to keep in the house. And this is our way of doing what we can do. Now, that's not the only thing that's happening, but this is what we're doing. This is our primary thing. So we talk about this every show. Go to KC-1400collective.com, pick a level, and get active with us in 2025, man. And to kick that off, of course, you guys know, we'll drop this. Somebody go to Eventbrite for me, man. Pull up the event, drop it in the chat for me. One of my admins. I see LaDon out there. Don, do that for me, sis. Run over to Eventbrite, click on the link for the this event coming up January 11th, and post it in the chat for me if you don't mind. But we talk about it. We're not going to spend too much time on it just at the moment. I will say this, you know, we got 20 tables. 3 of them already gone. I know when the event come close, actually 5 of them gone already. So we got 15 tables and everything else is going to be general admission seating. We got a comedian, entertainment, which I have. We're definitely looking to get the coaches over, players, a lot of entertainment, food. Y'all know what we're doing, man. Big way. A lot of legends going to be in the building, man. Dropping checks to grow this collective so we can be able to provide NILs in a major way. I'm just telling you right now, I know it's kind of quiet before the storm, but when January hit, and this is going to be the hottest thing going on at night. So, and when you see it, you're going to wish you had been a part of it. So go ahead and join it. Grab your ticket or 2 or a few. Thank you, sis, for dropping that link. Click the link. Go grab that. Do you want to touch on this before we move on?
Oh, yeah. I mean, again, you guys know what we're trying to do. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. You see the winnings going. You see the winning that's going on. You see the players and the athlete that's on the field. If we want to continue to have those winning ways, continue to have those type of athletes, continue to have our teams to grow. Well, definitely we're doing football here. Our team to grow and get, add on to what we already have, so we can, make this thing continue to become a dynasty. Go to the link, click on it, join, support, tell a friend. I mean, even if they're not, alums, they just want to support, because you have a lot of companies that are willing to donate, that need, need places to give money to, a lot of time for tax purposes. So whatever way whatever facet or avenue that you see that you can support this event, support, the I love, support our athletes, please do so. I mean, again, it ain't about us. We just talking about it. It's about you guys and what we want. Don't, hey Ken, I
Yep.
never wanted to be the one that wanted to brag or complain about a situation if I didn't contribute or help something about it.
Yeah.
So chance, and then again, it ain't about a whole lot of money that you gotta give. And ain't nobody begging. This is for NIL. This is the only way that we can keep ourselves in the game, keep our head above the water. But the rules and in the bar steadily increasing. So go ahead, tell a friend, tell a family member, tell a cousin, have your pastor preach about it, and come join this event.
I like that. Now I believe it just like that, man. I mean, the reality of it is, like you said, TD, it's not a lot, actually, when you really get down to it. What we're hoping for is a lot of people getting involved. Because if you get a lot of people involved, a lot that give a little is a whole damn lot. You know what I mean? What makes it a lot is when you don't have a lot that's doing it. And we're making some traction. We just want to put that out in front of y'all. And we're gonna move on, man. We talked about this. I don't think I jinxed him. I don't. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Alabama State had a great plan for Irv. He did not eclipse the 40,000-yard mark, but he'll do it this weekend. That's the damn show. And speaking of, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now where we at with it. So why did that go to that? How much he short? You know, TD?
Yeah, man. He has 997 right now.
947.
947.
53 yards away. He'll get that on Saturday. He might get that in the first quarter. But anyway, go to KC-1400 Media. Go ahead and pre-order your shirt. The pre-order is actually going to get cut off pretty short because I want to make sure these are available for you guys for the SWAC Championship. So we probably going to run these. We're going to run these up through Wednesday. After Wednesday, the pre-order is going off. I said I was going to go all the way through, but no, we're going to cut these off on Wednesday. Don't wait. Get this exclusive 1,000-yard. And look, we will be ordering quite a few of them, so we will have a good bit on hand for you because we will push through that. So yeah, man, go ahead and grab that pre-order though. Part of Irv's NIL deal, portion of the proceeds go directly to him in the form of financial support. So everyone that purchases a T-shirt is actually supporting Irv through his NIL.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This T-shirt is an extension, a part of what we're doing with the fundraiser. Again, Irv is already on the NIL with us. And
also TD, to add to this note, he's also he's a senior. This is it for Irv. He's all in. When he's done, he's off to the pros. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's pretty much all I had to say. I mean, he even though this is senior year, the things that he's done and helped build the program to what it is, to get the recognition that he's getting. And again, he's at 997 yards. He didn't play 2 games.
Yeah,
so the notoriety and stuff that he's brought, and then not only that, he's been a recruiter. Because now we receive 2 of his family members on the team now. And apparently there's a lot of talent out there in Beaver, South Carolina, and we want that pipeline to stay open. So continue to support this man because, again, once a Tiger, he's always a Tiger. Shout out to Earl Mulligan.
Hey, the cool thing about this, too, about that TD is that we're going to talk a little bit about South Carolina State just clinched MEAC. So whoever wins the Celebration Bowl, which we plan on, whoever wins the SWAC, which he plans on being, we plan on winning that. We get to go play against South Carolina State. That's the goal. Play against South Carolina State, and that's the best way to recruit. You got to win. So we're looking forward to it. But go to the website now, KC1400media.com. Grab your pre-order. We also got the general tees. We got to go ahead and grab them, man. Go to the website now, KC1400 Media, and then you can grab both T-shirts are available for pre-order. Grab both of them, man. Grab both of them. We got them in youth sizes, but like I said, these will be pre-ordered through Wednesday. So if you're watching the show live or if you're watching it on replay, you got till Wednesday to pre-order, and then we'll have in our partnership with Merch Pack Sports. Shout out to my brother Jason over there. We'll get these bad babies printed up, man, and we'll get them to you before the championship, before December 7th. We'll have them in your mailbox so you can put these bad babies on. And when you go to SWAC Championship, I'm looking forward to it. So I already decided the fabric, what we want it to look like. We're just waiting for this pre-order to happen. You guys got a chance to go ahead and pull it. So if you want it before the SWAC Championship, go ahead and order it tonight, tomorrow, or Wednesday. After that, we're going to pull them on Thursday, print everything up so it'll be usually about a week and a half of print. And then we'll start shipping them out. Theoretically, we're really going to pull them Wednesday, actually. And we'll start printing on Thursday. So on an expedited capacity. So go ahead and grab them now while you got a chance to. And then afterwards, if you miss it, you can also have it for the Celebration Bowl. Because, again, we plan on winning the SWAC Championship. And I'm pretty sure the other team is thinking the same way. So that's what it is. Anyway, TD, you want to touch on?
Yeah, man, definitely. Adding on to Irv T-shirt and Jacoby T-shirt as we did on Saturday. Jacoby showed you why he's called the general. He had some tough outings. He didn't get the protection that he's been getting all season. But he still came through. He still sucked it up, and he still, played hard. He showed his grit. He showed his tenacity. He showed why we call him the general. So, when we got players like Irv and Jacoby on the team, man, that's representing the Tiger the way they need to be represented and respectfully. Just out of love, just out of support. Here it is right here. Go for it, man. Get one, get an autograph, get two, make it a stocking stuffer, or early birthday gift. It don't matter, man. Just support.
Hey, Don, drop that link for Fred and them again. Since you can also type in KC-1400media.com. But go ahead and go to the merch section of it and drop the link for me if you don't mind. That's the Eventbrite link for the event. She'll drop the link for the website. The website is up there, KC-1400media.com. We're gonna move on if you don't mind. While you guys are at it, man, listen, this Friday, man, it's time. It's time. Drop the merch link for me if you don't mind. Drop the merch link from KC-1400 Media. Go to the shop section and then pull up that and then just share that in the chat. Everyone that want to purchase those t-shirts, you can go ahead and click that link, go straight to it, order it, and go from there. What's up, Brother Bakari? But listen, this Friday, man, if you guys want to play golf, go ahead and sign up now. Go JSUTigers.com. It's Soul Bowl week. We've been talking about this. We'll put this out here again on Wednesday. It's all over JSU social media. Jack State versus Alcorn golf tournament. You can sign up individually if you're not working on Fridays. It'll be a great opportunity. 9 a.m. tee off at Pete Brown Golf Facility, man. So go JSUTigers.com/JSUASU golf, and come on out there and let's get some golfing in on Friday morning. TD, something else is happening on Friday, bro. Exclusive. Breaking news. This Friday, y'all. We're going to be live this Friday in Jackson. You didn't even know that, did you? He looking like, what the hell? But yeah, man, this Friday, man, we Soul Bowl week. We will be at Capitol Grill, KC-1400 Live. Y'all know we normally do our Saturday mornings, which have been hot. Here's the thing about this Alcorn game. This Alcorn game is very difficult to get the Lorman when Jack State and Alcorn is playing, so don't expect us to do a Saturday morning show. We're going to do a Friday night show for those who are available to be live with, but I'll definitely be there. TD, I know he's just now seeing this, but hopefully your schedule will allow you to be there on Friday. We'll set up 7 p.m. Friday, though. We will be 7 p.m. Friday. Capitol Grill is at the DeVille Plaza. I want to shout out to the owner. Shout out to Brother Will, man. It's Will from Cannon Nissan set this up for us to be able to go live. There are a ton of Jack State alums that are at Capitol Grill on Sundays, TD, watching football. Brother DJ Stevens, Brother Tim, I saw Tim on Sunday. Appreciate the cocktail, Brother Tim. He said, look, TD, they got 2 buses going down to Lorman. Last time I went to Lorman, I rode on the bus with Tim. It was a good time now. Shout out to all those, shout out to the fanatics that take the bus down to Lorman. Shout out to those who rode with Brother Tim. Hey man, it's always a good time. There's a motto now. What happens on the bus stays on the bus. Ain't no phones, ain't no recording, and ain't no funny stuff. So don't get it twisted. But we have a good time, man. True Tiger Nation, and we're gonna talk about because I got something I want to talk about. I want to talk about Tiger Nation showing up in Montgomery, showing the hell out, and making the noise, and took a TD. I don't care what they say. We did take over. We did sound like the home team over there in Montgomery. And I just want to shout out Tiger Nation. And I got an explanation as to why. Because people are like, man, why we be so loud on the road? Then we get home. I can explain that. And I'm going to shout out Brother Blow from Tailgaters Anonymous because he explained it. But we're going to put that out there. But listen, this Friday, 7 p.m., live on the scene, Capitol Grill. Pull up, come see us, 5050 I-55 Frontage Road, Suite F. Y'all know what Capitol Grill at, man. We right there. We're going to be right over to the side. Look, it'll still be open. Y'all can still go over there and do your thing. We're going to be over to the right. We're going to set up some tables. You guys come on in. You know, we'll still be streaming from YouTube, but we'll be available for you guys. That way you can still hear us and you talk from there. What you got, bro?
And look again, for those of you who don't want to deal with the traffic, again, don't want to deal with the traffic, don't want to deal with the hustle and bustle, don't want to deal with whatever animals may cross the street as you're going down to Lorman. Get on the bus. You know, I've had a chance to ride both of the buses, you know, whether it was with Brother Tim or with Fanatics with Brother Younger. You can't go wrong either way. They're going to get you there safe. You're going to have fun. You have a good time.
I mean, a good time, bro.
Yeah, you know, if you did want to have a good time and, you know, you're still vibrant and, you know what I'm saying, you still doing your thing, hey, get on there with Brother Tim. You know, you want to chill a little bit, get with the Fanatics. It's however you want it. You know, you have your choice. You can't go wrong either way. So, yeah, jump on the bus. Let's go down like we took over down in Montgomery. Let's go take over Alcorn. Matter of fact, I keep telling them, Ken, and then give us the home side at Alcorn.
Hey, listen, that's right. That's right. We take over now, you know. But let me say this, though. I do want to finish up with this real quick. We're going to talk about it all. Listen, all the merch that we have available will be on the scene. So we have a thing. When we go live and we be on the scene, you know, anybody that make a donation, you know, you take home a T-shirt. So we don't say the amount, but the merch will be on sale, and it will be on deck for you if you pull up and come see us on Friday night, man. Listen, we know it's in Lorman this year, but so folks still get together, folks still party a little bit in the city, man, whenever it's Soul Bowl weekend, man. And we get up and we head down to Lorman and we go do what we do. We go in and handle business. So come see us Friday night, man, 7 p.m.
Hey, Ken.
Yes, sir.
So Capitol Grill on Friday. Shout out to Brother Will. Hey, man, we appreciate you. Glad you stopped by on Saturday. You know, it's good hanging out with you, brother. I gotta get one of those cigars from you, man. I'm growing into it. But Capitol Grill, do they sell golden fish? Do they sell fish? You know? You muted. I can't hear you.
There we go. Sorry about that. Yes, they do sell golden fish.
Woo! Hey, y'all meet me there.
Hey, listen, I tell you what, man, we might even have a little tab or something. If you pull up, you come holler at us. We might have a little, you know, a little something, you know. Once
hey, Jesse said they do the first round on him.
Yes, hey, look, we may. Hey, so we listen. We're establishing
second round on you.
I want to say this: we are establishing a partnership with Capitol Grill. Brother Lance has let us know that we can come and go live at any given time that we like. And I appreciate that, man. We may even some point do a Sunday evening. You know what I'm saying? Tell me Irvin ain't. No, man. You see, Irvin was running down the field with the flag. Everyone doing no fighting, nothing like that, man. We don't law. We good on this suspension. I will not answer any more questions about any personnel pertaining to the suspension. So we can just stop there right there. But no, Irv will be playing on Saturday. Get a T-shirt while you're at it. Go ahead and go on to KC-1400media.com and order that Irv Mulligan 1,000-yard tee in order to use that Kobe and Morgan tee as well. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, LaDon, I never had cheese one time with golden fish, but I'm willing to try it. Let's do it.
Bro, I don't know nothing about none of that, Jay Shaw.
What?
I mean, I don't know nothing about none of it, man. At the end of the day, Jasmine, I'm again.
Hey,
Yeah, let's
so
move
so
on.
bro, so you said 7. So we're going live at
Yep,
7
live
o'clock
on
on
Friday.
Friday.
Live on Friday. The ruling of the SWAC was 7 players from Jackson State, 9 players from Alabama State, $25,000 fines from each school. That's all I got for y'all. That's it. We'll see y'all on Friday, and we'll see who hit the field. That's all I got.
Hey, so
you can hit up Bishop and see whatever somebody else said. I don't know, but we gonna leave that at that.
Okay. I feel fine.
Anywho, SWAC games over the weekend, man. Let's get to some football, man. A lot happened. We knew Alabama A&M beat Grambling on Thursday night.
Hey, Ken.
Some interesting games. Go ahead. What you got?
Yeah, my apologies, bro. Before you jump into that, I saw something at the beginning of the screen that I wanted to address. I know somebody, you may have been joking, but you said something along the lines about you thought about coming out on the field yourself or coming out there yourself. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Let's not bum rush the field and do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what the officers are for. You know, that's what the coaches and the coaching staff is for. That's what security is for. That's what the sheriff department is for. Let those people do their job, because you get out there and get hurt, then you want to sue somebody, or you get let's not do that. And then for the integrity of the school, integrity. I didn't even call no name. I just said someone said. I know you were joking, bro. I wouldn't even call no name, bro. But I'm just saying, you just gave me a segue, bro. I know you wasn't gonna do that. I just was giving the segue just in case, people feel like, hey, that's my cousin, that's my uncle, that's my homeboy. Let's not do that. I mean, there's enough of that going on.
Well said, bro. I mean, I don't think many would.
I know you were joking, Bishop.
People can, but we never can. But that's a good point. We can actually take that all the way through and through. But as I said, let's jump into these scores, man. SWAC scores over the weekend. Of course, we'll do Jackson State, Alabama State last. We'll talk about breakdown of the game. I did not upload the stats, so I can pull them up and we can talk about it, because it wasn't a whole lot of stats to even discuss. I'll speak to the specific stuff, but that's what I had. Excuse me, y'all. I'm out sitting here and let my nose run down. I'm draining a little bit, so y'all just have to see me wipe my nose a few times. But Bethune-Cookman, close one, man. Texas Southern pulled it off 17-14. See, I don't spend much time on that game because I didn't really care. Two bottom feeders in the conference. Not with all due respect. Alcorn beat Prairie View. Kind of suspected that because Alcorn was fighting for their life in the West. Prairie View was just not very good this year. Southern did what they needed to do to beat Bethune-Cookman, 31-9. They clinched the West. We clinched the East. The SWAC championship game is set. But the game I would really want to highlight, man, more than anything outside of Jack State is a FAMU game. So I want to Zoe not on tonight, but Zoe definitely called this game. And I know you mentioned that you would take them if Richardson was playing. You felt like, just like me, you felt like FAMU was going to win that game. But holy smokes, bro. Let's talk about it, man. FAMU goes down. 23-game winning streak is snapped by the Valley of Mississippi Delta Devils. Shout out to Coach Kendrick Wade. Shout out to that team. They played inspired football. They played a solid game. I went and watched the highlights of that game, man. It was just, they turned them over in very critical moments, TD, and they came out of there with a victory, man. FAMU drove the ball, finna get ready to score. The young man hiked the ball over Daniel Richardson head. They lose the ball. Mississippi Valley got the ball back, TD, and they milked the clock. And they never got the ball back. Ball game at Bragg. So tough loss. I even heard of some tempers for flaring up, amongst them, amongst the team and possibly in the locker room. I don't know. That's what they saying. So a lot of questions come down to, it sounds very similar to Jackson State in 2023. Remember, we didn't hit our goals, and we got a lot of frustrations, a lot of that first year. I think Cozy is a solid coach, and I think it's going to take some time. He's going to have to gut that program of the players that played for the previous coach and get some players in there that want to play for him. So wish you the best, but Valley beat FAMU. Go ahead and give me your thoughts on it. I don't know if you checked out any of the highlights, but I'll let you jump in there. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. First of all, I want to say I have a lot of respect and I enjoyed the coaches' call. I like the unity and I like the coaches that always give shout out to the Knicks, you know, to the other coaches and wish them congratulations, good luck on the next game. You know, whether you mean it or not, you know, you said it. You know, you know, I appreciate that aspect of it. And to all the ones that gave shout out to Coach Graves and Coach Taylor, you know, and even Coach Wade. While we're speaking on Valley, you know, they all said the best team won. You know, so congratulations to Valley. You know, Valley's always looked down on. You know, I always, you know, just kind of lift them up. Even when I said months ago or even a year ago that Valley played tough, feel y'all jump down my throat. But hey, it is what it is. Valley scrappy. I like what Coach Wade is doing. I like his rhetoric, you know, when he's speaking about his team. And he talk like he really believe. And they have some pieces. They got to get more. Who's to say where they're not going to be? I thought they might have had a swinging chance to beat FAMU. Like you said, if Richardson had to play, I mean, Richardson did play. I was thinking Richardson didn't play, they was going to beat him, but they still beat him with Richardson. But again, he was out, I think, the week before. So
got knocked out of the game with a concussion.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, he didn't play, you know, man, I'm talking about taking some time off, man. You know, chemistry is important. You know, with your center, you know, with your wide receiver, with the handoff, and that's why they practice so hard, so much, you know, to get those things to make them routine. Right. And so when FAMU they broke FAMU winning streak, and to do it to Valley, I know they got to be hurtful. Shout out to Coach Cozy. I like the way he speak. I like what he stand for. He did a good job for this to be his first season taking over a championship team with the Porter being, you know, getting hit the way that it did. So it appeared to be a good game, and Valley came out on top. Congratulations to Valley, and they deserve a win. And to be one of the top in the East, you know what I'm saying, it is even more compelling. So again, shout out to Coach Wade, to the Delta Devils, and all those people in the Delta who deserve this win. You know, hope we continue to be along with what they got going on. And you know, it's over for the both of those teams. Now it's on to the Jackson State Tigers.
There it is, man. Well said. I thought it was. I mean, I was shocked. You know, I didn't think they had a chance, but hey, man, shout out to Valley, bro. You know what I mean? They went out there. They never beat FAMU in the history. You know what I mean? And tried number 7. They got it done. So they were.
At one point in time, they was up 21 to something, right?
Hell of a win, man. To go in there in a streak in a place that's hard to play. They just went out there and played tough, inspired football, man. And they played for their brother. You know what I mean? They paid their respects. And you know, for number 31. That Friday, and then they headed out. They got on the road, man. They went on over to FAMU and played for him and got the win, man. So congratulations to Valley on beating FAMU. Now we don't have to listen to the Rattlers talk for a little while. I ain't seen EA. EA ain't popped up in the chat. Not now a little bit. I know you're mad, bro, but I still appreciate you for watching this show. You ain't got to talk. Just take it all in silence, bro. We feel you, dog. We feel you. But yeah, he did call it, man. He definitely called it. And we'll see how he finishes up, man. He said the ceiling, he felt like they was gonna go 6-6, and felt like the at best would be 7-5. So pretty much a spot on with that. But listen, hey, after the week of play, man, we had 2 SWAC players of the week, and the defensive player of the week was Robert McDaniel because he was the defensive MVP of that game. But the specialist of the week, they said co-specialist. Get all that. Matt Noel, man, 4 punts over 200 plus yards, and then 44.3. We'll look at his stats as we get a little further over, man. Matt was a freaking rock star in this game, man. These 2 gentlemen right here, man, My goodness, man. Robert McDaniel is a pro. Robert McDaniel played the best game of his Jackson State career. He was very emotional after the game. Just felt like he had a breakthrough moment for himself. And I tell y'all, we did a feature on Matt Saturday morning. My goodness, Matt is also a pro, man. This young man, he said something to me, TD, and I want to say this. But so I don't know if we look alike, but I thought this was funny. So Matt came up to me after he kicked that ball over there, and so you know where you were standing at, right? You was over there by the end zone,
right?
But what Matt told me is, he said, Ken, what I do is before I kick it, he said, I look at the area in which I want to kick the ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said, I lock in on something that I'm looking at. He said, man, I saw you over there. It wasn't me. It was actually you.
Yeah.
I didn't even correct him. I just kind of left it at that. But what he said was, because he kicked it right over there.
He did.
You on what happened to you? You on mute?
Nah, you can't hear me?
Nah, I can't hear you.
Oh, shucks.
Check your system volume.
Nah, it's up. Can you hear me?
I don't know. You just all of a sudden went out for some strange reason. That's weird. I don't know what just happened. But oh yeah, y'all. Well, maybe it's me then. I don't know.
No,
I'm sorry. One second. I think I just did something with my audio. You know what? That's my bad. That's my bad. I actually changed my the setting. Sorry about that. I can hear
Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
There you go. Appreciate y'all, man. I was like, why the hell I can't hear TD? Okay, never mind. So what I did is I had my microphone. I tapped the wrong button and my microphone flipped to my damn speaker, but it was supposed to be the other way around. So sorry about that. Thank you, chat. But hey, man. So he said he locked in on you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So when he kicked that thing, it literally went right over there, bro, and fell like right over there within the 5. So he was like, I mean, hey, to see a young man, I know Fred is having a time of his life right now. He look at Fred is having a great one. He could, Fred, legendary punter. But man, listen, to see a young man that has the talent and the ability to do what he's able to do, and he had a game. So look, he hadn't been getting the kick quite a bit. We said we didn't want to see him that much, but we played a defensive game. And when you're playing a defensive game, my goodness, you got to have a good punter. And I'm going to just say this. The other punt that he kicked on the opposite end, TD, it dropped inside the 5. We had 2 defenders right there that didn't find the ball. All they had to do was find the ball and catch it, and we pin them inside the 5 again. And Coach Eddie Robinson Jr. actually mentioned Matt on the coach's call, talking about how he was able to really control flip the field. He completely took away their return man. And I'm gonna tell you what we did with Alabama State. We did with Alabama State the same thing that Buddy Pugh did with us in the 2021 Celebration Bowl. Completely took Zay Bolden out of the game by using his punter and his kicker. And man, just a master class. Just he put on a clinic. I'll pause, let you jump in, man. Matt was outstanding, man. Outstanding.
Hey, well, my heart is filled for this young man. I mean, even going to practice, I watched him. I watched the way he carry himself, and that's what I do, man. I watch people. I get their vibe, get their energy, listen to what they say, and watch what they do. I definitely watch what they do because I don't believe everything you say. And every time I was around him, man, he had great energy, positive energy. And I told y'all on Saturday the story of, about homecoming. His whole family was there. He didn't get a chance to kick. The next week, he had a chance to kick. He had made a good punt. I think that was against Valley. And, he was happy for that. And like you said, Ken, we said on Saturday we didn't want to see much of him, but we kind of figured that we probably would. The young man is a pro. I mean, to watch him, you remember I said, Ken, when he kicked the ball, it looked like he throws it. The ball looked like he throws it, for real. That is not end over end. It's almost like a sparrow. And I had no idea that he was kicking the ball at me because he did come toward me a couple of times. So I guess it's good I wore the red hat. So if somebody asked who asked in the chat, yes, I did have on a red hat. So yeah, I'm standing there with the red hat, so I ain't had no idea he was trying to kick me. But Ken, I guess we do look alike from a distance.
Hey, look, you had on red hat, I had on red pants and red shoes, man. I already know what folks said was when the little scuffle had all they saw was red inside there. I was like, I wasn't doing all that. It wasn't really like that.
Yeah, man. So again, congratulations to Magno. He's the next person, if he hadn't already got that legacy vote invite.
Yeah, he'll be on there.
Yeah, man. He definitely should be on there, man. So that's right, because he transferred in. That's right. So you don't have another year. Hey, man, I'm trying to give you another year, Matt.
Well, both of these gentlemen are graduates already, man, and they playing in grad years. And what I'm so proud of these two guys, man. So proud of Robert, man. I know Robert's been just grinding, man, all year, and he does a lot of things that affects the game that may not necessarily hop up on the stat sheet. He's an impact player, and he 14 tackles. We're gonna get to his stats. Let me keep pressing.
I didn't get a chance to give Matt. I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to give Robert love.
Okay, we got another chance to talk about him, but you can don't shoot all your bullets up though. But we got when we get into the players of the game. I just wanted to talk about them being the players of the week for the SWAC. But okay. I'm gonna give you the mic when their stats will be with their photos on the other side coming up. So give me just a second. Let me push through because we got a lot to touch on. I just wanted to highlight both 7-0 in the SWAC, 6-1 for Southern in the SWAC. Both clinched their division. Rest of the records are what they are. Did want to touch on this, man. This was shout out to D. Corey C, man, for going back in the archives, TD. Mm-hmm. He saved it. He was like, this is what the experts said. They had us finishing third, and Alabama State winning the East, Florida State coming in, Florida A&M coming in second. They had Alcorn winning Alcorn, Prairie View, Grambling. They had Southern in fourth. So just goes to show, man, those preseason folk don't be knowing what they be talking about, man. They just be putting stuff in.
It's about good as I give prediction on Saturday. It's just an educated guess, baby.
Well, I will say this though about the SWAC though. I don't feel like sometimes they really use the data though. That's always been the criticism. You have to keep up with recruiting, keep up with personnel to really make educated picks on who's going to do what. So I think they got it right for the most part, with the exception of the top three. So basically, you just shift Jack State up top and drop Florida A&M and drop Alabama State. And then that pretty much puts you where you're at. They had it all the way wrong on the right side. But anyway, I want to go here. Coach AD, man, put a message out there, man. Mm-hmm. And this is actually a message to this is like let me tell you what this message is, bro. Shout out to AD Robinson. Best AD in the game. Hey, listen, bro. You know what this message is? This is a message to the family text thread. This ain't for outside. This for this is a family text thread message. So let's get this straight, man. Don't ever question anything about any JSU coach. Hey, you talking that talk, man. Support greatness. Support a championship program. You either with us or you're in the way. We are the standard. They know it. We know it. Y'all know what it is. Go Tigers, baby. So shout out to AD. I just wanted to jump that in there right quick. Hey, look, man. He want to say a whole lot, but he's professional. You know what I'm saying? And it just, at the end of the day, you know what he's doing, man. Hired the right coach, gave him the right support for all our coaches, man. So that's what he's trying to basically tell y'all. Look, man, don't be questioning these coaches, man. I put the right people in place, man. So trust me. Get with us or get out the way. That's all he said. Thoughts on this before we move on?
Yes, I'm glad AD Robinson let his coaches know that he's staying behind them. He letting the fan base know that he's staying behind his hires. And that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, apparently he's doing his job, he's doing his research. So whomever he decided to hire, whether we like it or not, or feel that's the wrong person for the job or not, that's why.
That's right, Coach.
Yeah, so that's why he do what he do. With that being said, I'm starting to get to know him a little more, be around a little more. Definitely seeing him on the sideline, man. He's pretty animated. He love and he be on the sideline, man, with his heart. And he keep receipts. He keep receipts. And one thing, I'm gonna tell you something, Ken. A lot of time when you're in a position authority, a lot of time all a person wants to know that you will go to bat for them, especially if they're right.
That's facts, bro.
That's one thing that I noticed about AD Robinson that he do for his coaches. When the call is wrong, he get all over the refs and he keeps receipts. I'm not gonna say how he keep receipts, but he definitely keep receipts. and he go for it. So hey man, great job, AD, for letting your coaches know that you stand by them and letting Tiger Nation know that you stand by your decision. So good job.
There it is, man. Very well said, man. Hey, look, it's easy to spew negativity, especially if something is out. Most of that stuff is low hanging fruit. We kind of wait until something don't go the way you want it to go, and then you kind of come out and guns blaze and say a lot of stuff. There's some alums that was very vocal and said a lot of nasty things, man. The words of Coach Hampton, very nasty things, man. And folks are entitled to their opinion. You know, I defend everybody's right to have an opinion, but again, you cannot dictate how it's going to be received and how it's going to be responded to. So since that game, though, TD, we're 7-0. We ain't lost a game since that game. You know what I mean? Where we felt like we beat ourselves, and those that know don't feel like that they're seeing anything that they didn't already expect. So,
Ken, you ever watched that? You ever watched that show? And I know it was when our former coach, one of his favorite shows. You ever watch that show called P Valley?
No, bro. I watched it one time, man, and I had a scene, and I never went back to it. I need details on what it was, and I just was like, yeah, this is for me.
I mean, I watched it, after it aired out, so I fast forward some of it. But I like the show. I'm not gonna sit and tell you no story. Storyline good, but I said that to say, because Uncle Clifford had rules, and he always had like a long number, like Uncle Clifford rule 9,567. Don't do this or that. I said when you was talking about people saying some nasty things, and sometime again when we in heated moments, relationship, whatever it is, we say stuff that we mean that we probably shouldn't say. Again, we mean it, but we probably shouldn't say it. I said that to say that rule number 1,877,000. One of the reasons I don't do social media. Another reason why I don't do social media, because a lot of times we feel that we right and we only get half of the story of what we think that it is, or that what we think that it should be, and we go spearing out our opinion on stuff. And again, you're entitled to whatever you do on your page, whatever you do in your life. That's you. I don't tell nobody anything about that. I'm just saying. But that's one of the reasons, Ken, because a lot of times we get mixed information, and we run to the web, and we run to these different sites. We put stuff out there, and then you can't take it back. And just like Coach Taylor said, they hear all the noise.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just. I mean, we're in an information age, man. Information travels fast, good or bad. You know, once it go out, you can't get it back. So I like that we responded with the results. You know what I mean? It feels good to be 9-2. Just be real with you with another game. So. Hey, brother Max, relax, bro. I'm gonna say it again. I understand you want to join the show. I will not be adding. I won't drop the link until I get ready to drop the link after we cover what we're gonna cover. Love you, bro, but please hang tight. If you're still watching when I drop the link, we'll be more than happy to add you. Anywho, the divisions have been decided. Jack State versus Southern. Jack State versus Southern, SWAC East versus SWAC West. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to Southern, man. You know, we get a rematch of the Boombox Classic. I think TD is gonna be electric. It's gonna be a lot of fans in that thing, bro. It's gonna be probably the most. It's gonna be very homecoming like. You follow what I'm saying? That's right. That's right, KT Dub. That's absolutely right. So listen, December 7th, 1 p.m. I said 3 p.m. I was actually wrong. It's actually 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. It will be on ESPN2. It will be at the Vet. And guess what, TD? Tickets are on sale. Now listen, if you are a reserved season ticket holder, you should have gotten an email today for your reserve seats as well as your parking. Because tickets are now on sale. Now, listen, all you got to do to buy your ticket, you can go buy tickets now if you want to. General admission are on sale. Just go to GoJSUTigers.com/tickets and purchase your tickets. But when it comes to the reserve tickets, the SWAC Championship is back in Jackson. It's going to be December 7th. Tickets are on sale. GoJSUTigers.com/tickets. And you can go by the box and you can go by both box offices, right? So all JSU season ticket holders have until this Friday, November 22nd at 11:59 p.m. to claim your seat. So this is what that means. That means that whatever seats you've been sitting in all season, those are your seats. Those season tickets are no longer, they are no longer available. The season tickets don't carry over into the SWAC Championship. You have to buy those tickets over, and those tickets are on sale right now. If you are a reserve season ticket holder, you should have an email. If you don't have an email, check the spam folder. Check your spam folder, and it's in there. I looked right in there, saw mine. I purchased my two, purchased my parking. That's all I got. Family. GD, let me do this real quick. Family. Go JSUTigers.com/tickets. All right, let's get back to the show. That means don't text me, don't call me, don't ask me for no damn tickets. I don't have no tickets. Go to GoJSUTigers.com/tickets. I love you, family, but I ain't got no tickets for you. All right?
Yeah, leave, bro.
No, I didn't tell you. I gotta say it like it is.
Nah. Hey, I was just about to say you shot me down before I get hey.
Hey, I love my family, bro. I love my family, man. Hey, I'm just saying, bro. Don't you do it. I'm telling you before we get started. Don't do it.
Hey, ASMP say he got some.
I ain't got no tickets, man. Listen. Hey, look. I done spent my budget is maxed. Now I have one person. I will make a caveat for. I will have one person. My cousin Heather, my Dennis. I love her. That's my favorite cousin. Cause your reserve ticket should be in your email. I take care of her, but outside of that, I ain't got no more tickets, man. But only reason why I'm saying that, TD, is because I did it for her. So I don't know if I think I put her email on there. Yeah, her email should be on there. I'll check with her and make sure. I ain't got no tickets though. But anyway, general admission. So let me explain this real quick. This is pretty cool, TD. So you know how during the season, bro, we had marquee games and we had regular games. Southern was a marquee game. So basically, this is what's dope about hosting the SWAC Championship. This is why winning matters, bro. And when you win, TD, you get to host. Hosting, all that revenue is finna go to the school, bro. And I'm gonna say this. I know folks, oh man, I've heard the complaints about, from the gates and scannings and all that. You know what we need to do? Let's buy all the tickets up. So whether a joker come inside the stadium or not come inside the stadium, TD, we have accounted for the money and the opportunity of the revenue that's there. You get what I'm saying?
Because once you buy them, it's already accounted for, right?
Yeah, when it's bought, it's bought. So how many tickets we got available? 40, 50s, 50,000? Let's say 50,000. But I'm going to go back to the price of it. So this is a marquee game. General admission is going to be $50. That's pre-Saturday. That's pre-December the 7th. So right now you can go ahead and buy your advance. Now leading up to the game, $55 on game day. So keep that in mind. If you wait until December the 2nd to buy December the 7th to buy a ticket, it'll be $55. Reserve seats are $70 in advance and $75 on game day. Box seats are $90 in advance and they are $95 on game day. Kids 5 and under will be admitted free. There are no youth tickets. So that's the SWAC Championship. Keep in mind, everyone, the SWAC Championship is hosted by the conference. It's just played at the home team who earned the rights to host. So that means that they will still be using the credentials of the team. So Travis still be point of contact when it comes to media, TD. You still had to go through the JSU ticket office, but this is a SWAC event. I just want to say that because let me say, remember last time we had this, we weren't really standing on the sideline. TD, we're not going to be able to stand on the side that Southern comes out of the locker room this game. We would have to either be on the home side or we got to be in the stands. It's a whole different thing. It ain't regular season. So, and trust me when I tell you, the SWAC officials, the credential link is up. So if you, Travis, this is our official submission. It's in there now. So just text me and tell me what we need to do, if we need to do anything, because we still got our stuff. So if it's still valid, just let me know. But the credential link is already up for all media outlets and all media partners that's looking to come to Jackson for the SWAC championship. Hit that link. So there you go. All right, TD, come on in this thing.
And let me say this. I know through the course of the season, we had our concerns, but let's not continue to air out a lot of dirty laundry, especially at this point in time. We know what it is. We know where we're going. We know what it, we're looking for more improvements definitely next year. So let's just get the tickets and go do our thing. You know what to expect. So no use of complaining. Let's just go. I mean, it ain't about what we are. It's about who we're going to support. And that's it. And that's I love the Tigers, the player that's on the field and the coaches that coaching those players. So to the best of the ability, man, let's keep the negativity down and just do what we do. Let's go support.
If I ain't even listening to no fans that got gripes about now, I ain't talking about operational stuff. I'm not talking about that. I was talking about in the sense of like, complaining about prices and complain. Bro, this is SWAC championship. This is an extra game, bro, that we wasn't even nobody. You have to earn this. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to give a scenario. This is how dope it is to host the SWAC championship.
Right.
This is so cool, man. Let's say we sell 50,000 just at the base price. If we sell 50,000 tickets, TD, at the advanced ticket price of $50, that's $2.5 million in revenue, bro. That ain't even counting box seats. That ain't counting reserve. Look at the type of money you have the ability to make by hosting. So I just want to say it once again, man. Shout out to Coach T.C. Taylor and staff and these players, man, that went out there and they battled and they did what they had to do, bro. And we won. We won. And look at us now. So December the 7th, man, 1 p.m. kickoff. It might be a little nippy by that time, but who knows and who cares? There's going to be some football played. It's going to be two really good teams playing against each other, and it's going to be battling. And on December the 7th at 1 p.m. TD, you know what don't matter? The records. They don't mean nothing. All that go out the door. Now, we're going to talk about that when that week comes for the SWAC championship. It's a lot of football got to be left. You got the Soul Bowl this week, the Bayou Classic next week. Hey, man, it's still a lot. It's still a lot we got to play for.
And by the way, we're not skipping over the Soul Bowl. We're just advertising right now. We will continue to advertise for the SWAC championship, but we get into the Soul Bowl for sure. We're not.
We're gonna definitely get. Yeah, we're gonna spend the majority of the time on the Soul Bowl on Wednesday and everything, and then we're gonna definitely talk about it on Friday. But just want to send a huge congratulations. Shout out to Kobe, man. Kobe and Tuck and all them boys over there, man. In the Low Country, man. South Carolina State Bulldogs. I just wanted to say, look, they punched their ticket. They already how cool is it for the MEAC? They get to just win the conference and they can just wait on everybody else, TD, to go, and they automatically get to go to Atlanta, man. We still gotta win the championship game, and then the following week we gotta go to Atlanta. So we have a tougher route to get over there, but it is what it is, man. So congratulations to Coach Chennis Berry and the South Carolina State Bulldogs. Look, this is his first season, bro. He took over Coach Buddy Pugh. They didn't really have a good season last year as he was going out from retiring. But to come in after having two stellar, amazing seasons at Benedict, I think it was two. And then I think the last season he went undefeated. I mean, just a hell of a program, man. Transferred a lot of those kids over. And, man, they went over there and got it done, man. So they bowl bound. They won the MEAC. Congratulations, South Carolina State, bro.
I mean, definitely. I mean, congratulations to them for now.
That's it. I'm just saying. I'm saying the ticket is punched. That's all I got on that. We can move on.
Right. So what I was about to say, you know, far as dealing with them being able to go straight to, you know, just win their division. So if that was the case, then Ken, we'll probably already be in then, huh?
Yeah, I don't like it either, brother. Be fresh. You know what I'm saying? It is an advantage to them. They get to heal. They get to sit back and prepare, plan. They got one game left this Saturday, bro, and then they get to sit down for 3 weeks. And
but see, Ken, I actually like the playoff system myself. I mean, that's in all levels of sports. I mean, give everybody a chance to get in, and then just like for us, now we got another marquee game that's going to generate revenue. We wouldn't have that revenue if that wasn't the case.
Well, we just talking about the time off that they get.
Because yeah, definitely. Yeah. I was about to say that anyway. I wasn't even on the time I came about. I was going to say that anyway. Yes.
Yeah. They get a but at the end of the day, bro, fam, you went over there and did what they needed to do to beat Howard. Look, it's not an excuse. We are trying to beat Southern, and we looking to go to Atlanta to beat South Carolina State. That's just what it is. We're gonna beat Alcorn. We beat Southern in the SWAC championship, beat South Carolina State in the Celebration Bowl, and hoist all three trophies up for the year, man. Be national champions. That's something that that's our goal, and that's what's in front of us, man. But speaking of, because of all the wins and everything that happened, man, Jackson State moves up in the AFCA coaches poll to number 17. Shout out to brother John Dobbins and his crew over at Light On. Hey, 3 HBCUs are ranked in the top 25 right now. Jackson State, South Carolina State at 21, and Tennessee State at 25. Tennessee State actually could be a lot higher, in my opinion. They actually playing some really good ball, man. I want to say they like 8-3 right now, man. So shout out to Coach Eddie George over there at Tennessee State, man. But 3 HBCUs in the top 25 coaches poll, man. So, and we're looking to keep moving up, man. Let's beat Alcorn this weekend. Let's keep moving up. Let's win the SWAC championship. Let's keep moving up. Let's go to Celebration Bowl near the top 10. I don't know, man. Let's do it. That's what we're here for, man. But anywho, let's get into it, man. Game number 11, bro. 16-10. Jackson State beats Alabama State. Top performers in this game: Robert McDaniel, Jalen Dupree, Matt Noel, Phillip Webb. When you get into the stats, we'll start here, TD. Robert McDaniel, player of the game, impact player of the game. 14 tackles, 9 solo tackles, 1 sack, 2 tackles for loss.
Well, that's a resume.
Robert McDaniels, man.
That's a resume for you.
Whew.
That's a resume for you. You know, that's gonna get more eyes drawn to you. But let me say this. I have a friend, shout out to Jeremy. He's a big, Robert McDaniel fan.
Mm-hmm. And
you said something earlier when we were kind of speaking on him that was spot on. He does a lot. It was almost like a role play type thing. He does a lot of the work. It doesn't, that he might not get the shine for it, but he allowed his teammate to be able to make plays. I've been waiting all season to really talk about, Robert McDaniels, because, there were people coming into town, writers and stuff who was like, okay, well, we need to see more from Robert McDaniel. He's on the, HBC draft list and all that stuff. And the young man showed who he was and got the ultimate respect from me on Saturday. I wanted to see him do what was expected of him to do, and he did it. And I know that he was doing a lot of other things in the, that was off that wasn't in sight, but he did everything that was in sight on Saturday. It's just like, hey, we see Michael Jordan or we see LeBron or whomever your favorite player is scoring all the points, but we don't see the people that's setting them up. You know what I'm saying? So Robert was a setup guy in a lot of cases. He took on for someone else to make the tackle. To see this young man go out and was as focused as he was and did what he did, I was like, okay, that's that pro that Coach Quinn was telling you about, Ken, when he was hyping up Robert McDaniel when he came in from Alcorn. So I'm happy that the young man chose to come back to the school of his dreams, because remember, he chose Jackson State first.
That's right.
And to see him go out and perform against the way he did against a team like Alabama State, that was awesome. Ken, I seen the young man come from the left side and I know a lot of people remember this play. He come from the left side of the field, jumped in the air. He was Superman, jumped on the player back to make the tackle. The young man was hungry. He had a point to prove. So, Robert, don't lose that. Don't lose that mentality. You peaking at the perfect time, not the right time, the perfect time. Continue to do your thing, young man. Yes, sir.
And he's also getting prepared to go play his old team. I think he's chomping at the bit, in the words of Coach T.C. Taylor, to get back over the Lorman, man, to make some pot shake.
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir.
And
listen, next up,
congratulations,
Robert, man. Hey, shout out to Robert, man. Great game. And listen, usually on the opposite side of him, man, and even sometimes on the same side, number 39. Philip Webb, grown-ass man, bro, had a hell of a game on Saturday. Look, I know the stats say what they say. 4 tackles, 3 solo tackles, had 1 sack, 2 tackles for loss, and one dude, who was that he grabbed and he slung like a rag dog, man. Talking about, man, Philip Webb was a man out there, bro. And that defense, if you love defensive football, man, you enjoyed that game. All my defenders out there, hey, you had a good time. You know what I'm saying? What Coach say on Timona's post-game interview? Look, offense sell tickets, but defense wins championships, man.
That's what he said.
That defense was nasty, bro. The dark side made it to Montgomery, bro. And outside of that one busted play, where we gave up that touchdown, they pretty much played almost a flawless defensive game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Philip Webb, in the words of Zoe Phillip, is on record. Go back in the spring. Those are my men to watch. Do you remember that, Ken?
Yep.
I said Philip Webb is going to do his thing this year. And I said it periodically through the season. Hey, I'm watching him. He kept coming up. I remember one time saying, hey, sometimes you have to piss Philip Webb off for him to get real nasty with you. Because if you see him in person, he's real quiet, laid back type of guy that really don't talk that much. You wouldn't even think that same person on the field. But that young man and Robert McDaniel must drink the same water, man, because they had a point to prove. And so even one play, I seen Philip wait right there where I was standing. The quarterback probably would have gotten away for a first down, but how tall is he? 6'5", 6'6"?
6'5".
However tall he is, those long arms reach out and got him by the shoestring. And then when he got to you, he had bad intentions. This young man right here and Robert McDaniel is peeping at the right time. They are doing a great job, and they are showing the leaders that they are, and they showing that they want to win this thing. So congratulations to Philip Webb and Robert McDaniel for being the defensive players, of the week, and they well deserve it. Don't stop here. You got a long road to go. Let's go.
Webb has one more year on the field. This is not his last. Rob McDaniel's done though. Rob McDaniel being on somebody's NFL team next season. That's for darn sure. Next up, man. Hey, Jay Dupree, man. Janine Dupree, 3 receptions, 75 yards, 1 touchdown. And just that touchdown that Jacoby hit him on that crossing route, man, everything after that, he kind of lost the ball a little bit, gathered it back, TD, and it was off to the races, man. He said that's what he do. He scored touchdowns. So he went out there.
You know what, Ken? I could have watched that play about 2 more times, and matter of fact, let's make it 3 on the opposite side. Flip that thing over and do the same play on the opposite side. Look, I was standing right there when that young man ran by me, and I can only dream to run that fast. I'm gonna tell you, Ken, on that touchdown pass. Now, I thought he was gonna get caught because there was 3 defenders there to get him.
Yeah, and they all took bad angles, man. They thought he was there, he wasn't there no more.
Right, I was like, he's gonna step out of bounds. He's not gonna make it to the end zone. He proved me wrong standing right there. So it's a similar play that he did against, what was that, UAPB. So crossing crossing routes and stuff like that. You get that young man the ball. You know, he can pick him up and put him down. You know, again, it brings you back to the point when we played Texas Southern, and Travis Terrell returned the ball, and he was running past Travis, blocking for him. Now, who the fastest? I don't know, but I'm glad they both on our team. Get those young men the ball. So congratulations to you, Janellen Dupree. You know, we know he lost his mom earlier in the year, so I'm pretty sure he playing, you know, with a heavy heart and for his mom. So continue to do your thing, young man. You are changing the game. Proud of you.
That's right, man. Dupree, man, royalty, man. That's football royalty in his blood. Grandfather is Marcus Dupree, legendary running back, one of the greatest running backs to come out of the state of Mississippi, man. And he was over there with us, CD, in Mobile on the sideline the same weekend his mom passed, and just being a great support for Jay. And Jay just a stud, man. That yak is unbelievable. That's right. He got his yak yards after the catch. He get up the field, man, get him some touchdowns. And this is what we saw on the film. Exact same thing we see in TD is what we saw in this film at Gulf Coast. You know, I remember interviewing him. We interviewed him on Tiger Talk at the Sheridan for their recruiting visit, right? We were in the running. Jay was actually this close to committing to Marshall. And his granddad, I mean, he Jackson State won out on that visit, man. We had a great visit, and I think his grandfather was very instrumental in the decision that he made, you know, just coming to Jackson State, getting the opportunity to get on the field and play right away. And if you guys remember, he worked his way into the lineup. I know we had some injuries, but we always talked about the infamous wide receiver room. Never in a million years did we think that the wide receiver room would be riddled with injuries the way that it did, just with fluky different little things. That's football. It happens, man. I know some people were talking about what the injuries that hit the quarterback position for Alabama State, but there's 7 starters at one point in time that's out on our offense. I mean, Jency Riley, who was pegged to be tight end 1, Rico Powers, Fabian McCray, first team All-SWAC wide receiver, Kobe Paul. Need I say anymore? You get what I'm talking about? Tyquan Henderson comes in as a starter, goes down. I mean, so we talking about we still have and look, even with that being said, we're not stuck, but at the end of the day, Jonas Fortillion, top wide receiver on the team. Isaiah Spencer, Jay Dupree. You see what I'm saying? Jamil Gardner had a big play. I'm so happy for Jamil, man, with the conversations and, you know, having an up and down year. For him to have that moment, man, it was such a great moment for him. So I was proud of him and happy for him. And then next up, we talked about Mr. Matt, man. Best punter in the conference, best punter in the country, if you ask me. 7 attempts, 309 yards, man, 44.1 yard average, bro, on 7 punts is insane. And TD, that one time, I'm telling you, that one that he was talking about, bro, when I said that was like a 60-yarder, bro. When I say he flipped the field all the way, bro, he was way back there, bro. And because the number 87 wasn't even in the right position. He had to run backwards, bro, just to try to catch the ball. That's where you were standing there. So, man, just if you want to give a few more words on Matt before we move on, man, and then we'll drop the link so you guys can come on and talk about this game. We'll touch on the last little part, and then we'll open it up and kind of go from there. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, here's the thing about
70. I said 60. It was 70-yarder. Sorry about that.
Okay. Here's the thing about flipping the field, Ken. You know, when I was younger, you know, we I didn't know any better. So I thought, you know, maybe a high school field was different from a college field, from a pro field, because a pro field looks so much bigger because of the white line and stuff that's around it. Then as I, grew older, and I realized 100 yards, 100 yards, no matter which, no matter which way you look at it. So with that being said, when you say the young man is the best punter in the country, if he's not, he's in the running.
He damn sure is.
And so not only is he kicking the ball 70 yards, but look at the talent when he's on, like, let's say we get to the 40-yard line and it's 4th and 2, and Coach Taylor decided not to go for it. For him to kick the ball high enough at the trajectory to bounce at the 5-yard line or the 1-yard line and to go out of bounds right before it get to the pylon, or to get right there for his defenders to run downfield and catch it before he get in the end zone. Man, that's major skills, because it's one thing, just like with a quarterback, it's one thing just to throw the ball downfield, but it's another thing to throw the ball downfield with precision and carve you up. Same thing with punting. It's one thing to punt the ball 6 or 7 yards, which is awesome. But then it's another thing to punt it 30 or 40 yards so you can pin the player, so you can pin the team back and let your defense go down, stop the ball at the 1-yard line. So the young man is a great talent. He's a great spirit. And from being around him, what I'm saying, he appeared to be really, a really good person, and around his family, met them as well. So congratulations to Matt. I hope he get his chance in a fair opportunity and a chance to play on the next level.
There it is, man. Great performance. I mean, and these are just 4. We usually pick 2 off offense, 2 on defensive special teams, and these were our impact players of the game. I mean, Jacobian, actually, we threw the 2 touchdowns we scored with 2 great passes. I mean, he threw caught Dupree coming across the middle, and then he actually threw a really good post route and put it to where even Coach Robinson mentioned it on the call today. Put it in a really good spot on the post where only Jamil could get it. Jamil ran under it, made the catch. So we had some turnovers in the game, but at the same time, it was just the flow of the game. We made enough plays to do what it is we need to do, what it was we needed to do, and that was what happened. So, and we'll get into it.
And Ken, to add a little bit to what you said, about that pass with Jacobian. Here's, I think Coach Taylor, someone said something about it, about putting the ball on his player can get to it. When that angle from behind Ken, there was no one in view when he threw the ball. And then,
he saw it, man. And I'm glad he put it where he put it.
Exactly. Great throw.
Absolutely, man. And listen, I just want to get into it, man. We talked about just the atmosphere of the game, man. I saw BJ put a tweet out there. I know Coach Vancy Jones talked about our fans took over the whole stadium yesterday. And in the words of BJ, said, Jack State ran a masterclass on fan engagement yesterday. Their fans were engaged the whole game. They were loud and they impacted the game. TD got a clip from Jerome Brooks, man. He posted it on his social, man. I just wanted to play this real quick, and then we'll open it up for the family to jump up here and talk a little bit with us about this game. But I just want to shout out Tiger Nation once again, bro. It was fun hyping the crowd up. We were responding.
So Jackson State is going to get 8 additional seconds as they take their timeout. The final timeout of the evening, as Jenkins takes Kendall down on the play.
I don't know how well you can hear that at home, but you can see it right there. This is not a Jackson State home game, but they are thick.
A lot of blue and white in the stands, I'll tell you that. Even some red, too.
They are looking to come away with the Swag East title today. They can clinch it with a win.
Hey, man, I just wanted to put that out there, man. Let folks understand this was a great atmosphere. That game was fun, bro.
With a hint of red.
With a hint of red. It was a little hint of red, man. But hey, listen, that's what we do, man. But unfortunately, after the game, there was a little bit of a scuffle that went down. Now, I want to say this, you see myself, you see Zoe in there. We in there trying to break stuff up. We wasn't swinging. Nobody swung at us. We were like, I'm going to tell you what my mindset was with this, bro. My mindset was simple. But we got something to play for, dog. We got something to play for. This is unnecessary. You know what I mean? But I'm going to say something about this because TD, I'm glad we won, because what I'm about to say right now, it would sound like an excuse if we lost. Okay? When I tell you that might have been the worst referee refereeing job I've ever seen in my entire life, bro. That was bad, bro. And I'm gonna say this, man. I tweeted about it, and I stand on this. I think every last one of them referees need to be fired, bro, and never call another SWAC game ever, because that fight that happened after the game, bro, I feel is because of the referees, bro. I really feel like it was because of the referee. I told it, look, I've said this numerous amounts of times on the sideline, telling the referees, y'all got to control the game, bro. Play the video, player punch one of our players. I mean, you ripping our players' helmets off, the obvious holding. Dog, I've never seen a damn player get a personal foul for pulling his teammate off of a player, bro. Pulling them back. Come on. So we get a fumble. And it's so look, where we were already in field goal range, TD. 15-yard penalty moves us back out of field goal. I was sitting there like, bro, this got to be the worst shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. Coach is like, bro, at some point are y'all gonna call anything? And when you constantly let a team take cheap shots and more and more cheap shots and doing this and doing it, hitting their players, and then finally when our players respond, getting personal foul penalties. Tempers with flair, man. Yes, it's unfortunate that the young men, and listen, I understand we can have TED Talks about how these young kids need to be able to have better conflict resolution. We gotta be better. Let's send everybody to the locker room. I get all of that, bro. But I'm sick and tired of giving excuses to the damn folks who get paid to do the job in the stripes. Their job is to control the game, bro.
Yes, sir.
And I'm saying this even if it's us, please call the right calls against us. If we're holding, I want them to call holding, TD. You know why? Because when we get held, I want my call, because it's when it happens, it's how it happens, and it leads to frustration. I'm telling you, bro. I played a video on Twitter. A young man, number 6, Cunningham. I mean, he struck him in the middle of the game. Whap! Hit Bennett upside the head, man. And when I put that out there, people go and make excuses. Well, you know, the referee that was in the video, his head was down. I said, motherfucker, there's 7 other referees on the field. See, we on the sideline, we looking at it. We like, bro, the little white referee that right, like, bro, did you not see the dude hit him upside the head? Like, what are you looking at? Like, we can see the dude just wrapped our dude upside the head all the way on the other side of the field. And for some strange reason, every referee on the damn field doesn't see it. And again, when you consistently allow a team to take cheap shots and do that type of stuff, TD, our team would do it if you let us get away with it. I'm saying our team is not absolved from the potential of doing what they did. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You have to control the game. That's all I'm saying, bro. It was some real funny stuff in it. I'm glad that we played in spite of it. I'm glad that it inspired us and it fired us up in certain points. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, then you had the fake injury. Young man fall down. Was it number 99? He fall down. And then some guy had the audacity to jump up and start talking shit after he faked the injury because we was moving. We're telling them like, bro, you don't see this, y'all ain't gonna. Okay, we just gonna let this go how it go, huh? So anyway, I pause right there.
Hey, let me say this, Ken. Let me respond to what you just said. We've been in every game again this season, Ken. And just as you would say, just follow me, bro. There have been several games. You came on the screen. You talked about the referees. I never say anything about the refs. You know, even against Grambling. You know, it was some bad calls. I never really speak on the refs. I will speak on the refs this time. They were horrible. They were biased.
Yep.
And it was obvious. And me being a sportsman, which is one reason I don't speak on the ref, because I'm like, okay, they're human too. They can get it wrong. But brother, right? I mean, this was apparent. They threw flags and they didn't throw flags when they needed to. It was like, yeah, it's just like it was, playing. To be honest with you, there was time where you had pretty much the whole coaching staff on the field, along with the players in UConn, talking to the ref about a certain play when Irv Hellman is coming off. They getting up, pushing players' heads down. They getting up, just doing the mischievous stuff, just getting, trying, getting away with it to the point to where, shout out to Quay Davis for being the man. That young man got so tired of being mistreated, Tiger Nation.
Yep.
He got so tired of being mistreated, being the team player that he is. He just flat foot had to give the guy that he was going on with, that was doing the things to him that the ref won't call. See, flat foot had to give him some choice words to be like, okay, bro, this is a game, but we gotta take this somewhere else. You keep on doing what you're doing. Now, if you want to know what he said, I'll let Ken tell you what he said. But
he told him, he literally said, I ain't gonna say it like he pointed at him, he turned his head and said, bro, you got one more time, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Right there in front of him, I'm telling you, bro. Like I'm sick of your, you know what I'm saying? But it was like that, man. It was bad, bro.
So bad. And the last part I'll say on this, man, without just continuing to finger point, they did some bad officiating. The commissioner was right there. I'm sure he saw it as well.
Yep.
Rewatching the game, the commentator saw it. And to have those type of penalties. I mean, I think we had 55 yards for penalties in the first half, if I'm not mistaken, or something of that nature.
I didn't do a good job of pulling up the stats on that one, but I will now. Keep going. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna say it. I'll share it with you right now. Hold on. The stats in the game. Team stats, TD, penalties. It was 8 for 85. And then they had 5 for 35. The whole game, they had 5 penalties.
Right. The whole game, they had 5. I think they only had 1 in the first half. Maybe 2 in the first half. Maybe 2. And but here, along with that, it takes a bigger man and a teammate to really push through that foolishness. You know what I'm saying? So for the betterment of the team, and then here's the thing with that, Ken, what really pisses you off as a human being and as a player, it makes you look weak. When you know by far you're not weak, you just got to play within the rules of the game and realize that you're playing with something bigger than just you.
Well, TD, I even told the players, and Max, I'm gonna let you jump in here now.
Yeah, whatever y'all, I'm gonna let y'all get through because I got something to say, but I'm gonna let y'all talk.
Yeah, you good. What was I gonna say? The hell we talking about? I just lost my thought.
Yeah, man, we were talking about the player having to do with, I mentioned that the player had to, suck up what go on with them for the betterment of the team, for the betterment of.
That's what it was. Thank you for saying that. So we getting ready to. It's winning time, and the offense is getting ready to go out there, and I'm standing right here and talking to the offensive line guy. I'm telling Kurt, I'm telling DeAndre Towns Blue. I said, listen, man, don't let them pull you into nothing. All game they trying to bait you. You can't have a selfish moment right now. This ain't the time to go on that field knowing that they gonna try something, and you got to just eat this one, bro. Because at the end of the day, 1 first down ends this game, and that's how we went in there and got the first down with Amari Matthews, and that was the end of that game. I was like, look, let them do what they do. We got this one in the bag, though. Don't go do nothing stupid. You know what I'm saying? Put the team in jeopardy or whatever the case may be. There was some conversations about going to the, go to the locker room after the game. But I know there was some dialogue in relation to the fact that I know last year you had that team when they beat us they beat us in Jackson for our homecoming. They wanted to plant that flag at the 50-yard line in the vet. And that stuff just tends to carry over. I do want to say this, though, because I've seen a lot of people talk about the Alabama State head coach and the tone that he sets for his team.
Right.
If I was a head coach,
my
team would be nasty as hell. I just want y'all to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have a problem with a team that plays with an edge, that plays with grit, that plays with whatever. Here is the problem I have. I have a problem when the paid officials don't manage the game, because that stuff has to be managed. And if you allow one team to be extra physical, you have to allow the other team to do the same. You can't be one-sided. You can't be biased. You know what I'm saying? And that's
okay.
what
Can I get in? You know, if I ain't gonna be up too much longer tonight. I'm gonna say, if y'all allow me, Ken, you done?
Go ahead, brother.
I'm not gonna take your time. This is your show. What I'm gonna tell you about Jackson State, it was a lack of discipline. When you're winning, you're winning. When your coach tell you to stop doing something, we're out there pushing folks and we winning the game. You know what's gonna lose? We're gonna lose against Southern? Our discipline.
We ain't gonna lose against Southern.
We don't have discipline. We're out there winning the game. You pushing and shoving. You're already winning.
Yeah, I got you. And that's what I'm saying. Again,
we put ourselves back 150 yards over penalties. You see the penalties we got in that game?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
That is unacceptable.
No, what's unacceptable is the point I just made. I'm with you.
Even when the coach is cheating, you make your play. You make your play. You go back to the line and you make the next play.
No, I agree. That's the expectation.
Don't cheat yourself.
Listen to me though. I understand that, and I agree wholeheartedly. All I'm saying to you is it ain't a hard thing to understand how you can push someone to the brink of doing stuff like that if the game isn't managed. If you're watching the game, you can't just say that, Max, and not
Ken,
even
did you play football?
Yes, I played football, bro.
I play football myself. You know you don't get good calls all the time.
We're not talking about a game of just not getting a few calls.
Okay.
We're talking about a game when you're playing in a game and you're getting hit and you're telling the referees, the coaches are telling the referees. All I'm saying to you is that you are right, but there is another part of that. This is what I'm saying as a coach.
Right.
I'm sitting here listening to the coach preach discipline. I'm sitting there. They said it in the pregame, the postgame, and for the most part, we did. But
we did not. No, we did not.
I said for the most part, we did. We had 8 penalties.
How many yards? How many yards?
I said for the most part, we did, but we had moments in the game that led to penalties from a reaction of something that was done to us first. Our players went out there just wilding on their own.
Now, I get to talk. We're gonna talk together.
I'm just saying, you
okay.
You got your perspective.
There's never excuse to put 15 yards against your team because you can control your emotions. If we getting cheated, play the game, win the game. Don't put us back 15 yards because you can't deal with the shit.
That ain't the hill you going. That's a simple conversation of you can't do that. You pull the player and you move on from it. I understand that.
Matt, give me an example, Matt. Give me an example. Give me a play that you're referring to, please, sir.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what. Every play, go watch the game again because I watched it.
Watched it 3 times.
Every time the defensive players got out, we winning. Why y'all pushing and shoving these guys? If he shove you, walk away. Take the flag. Fall on the ground. Don't feed into what somebody's gonna do to you. You know, and I see. I'm telling you,
that's a standard rule, and I agree with that.
It's discipline. It's discipline.
I agree. I agree with you on that. That's what you should do. Only thing I've introduced tonight is just an idea of why it could happen and what leads to losing control in the game. We still got to do it. It wasn't. I'm just telling you. I'm not disagreeing that we can't. Right. I am not defending lack of discipline. I'm just telling you that's incomplete in relation to the game that we just played. It's not just like that. There are certain games, bro, where the referees weren't the factor. We just did stupid shit. That's all I'm saying. That worked.
I ain't seen many games that we didn't get cheated on. But we know we Jackson State. You know you're going to get this. Ain't nobody on our side when we get on that football field, bro. We Jackson State. We already know everybody wants us to lose.
And I agree with that, but here's what I say about that. And I say this, and I'll leave it be. Yeah, that's cool, but that ain't got nothing to do with the rules. The rules are not separate for Jackson State, bro. if a person has to play I ain't excusing the folks who got to do a job, man. I'm just not. I'm not excusing that. Maybe, and this is what we said in the car. I said, man, we paying a JSU tax right now.
Right.
Maybe it's because of prime. Maybe it's because of the 2 years we had.
No, we've been paying that tax way before prime.
I'm talking about like what I'm seeing, and I've been looking at this for a long time, bro. I know what I'm looking at.
I agree.
I'm not. That's why I said to TD when I first said this. I'm glad we won the game, because if we didn't, it will sound like I'm making an excuse. So take the winning off the table. I'm just telling you what I saw, bro. And this is what I'm telling you. Ain't a man or woman alive can tell me what the hell I just sat there and witnessed and looked at. And I'm just that's all I'm saying. That's the only point I'm making. It was bad.
Well,
and
Ken,
what I'm saying to you is this. That can lead to altercations, bro. It's not a justification.
Ken, can I say this part, bro?
Go ahead.
And you know, everybody's complimenting me on the interview I did with you a couple of weeks ago.
Cool.
Everything I've did in my life ain't never been fair with me. I compete with a bunch of white boys and I win.
I understand that, but
I don't break the rules when they don't fit me. Man. Discipline, Ken.
I agree with that. And this ain't a black. I get that. But here's what I'm saying. Those are two separate things. And I'm not frustrated with you.
No, they're the same thing. They're the same thing.
I will agree to disagree.
Okay.
You're not gonna tell me no. It's black and white, bro.
Hey,
no. Let me finish what I'm saying, and I'll shut up about it. There's no.
No, Ken, you go and say what you want.
No.
I respect your opinion.
This is my point, and this is all I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with you about discipline. What I'm saying to you is that's one side of it, but when we're talking about adults who get paid to do a job within a game that's being played, when I'm having a conversation about them doing their job and them not sucking at it at the worst level that I've ever seen, that's not the same conversation as talking about the team having discipline. That is me saying, okay, we have to have discipline. I'm going to have this conversation with these players. I'm going to address that, and we're going to be better from that. Now that we've had that conversation, let me talk about how bad these adults are that's wearing the stripes. We can't have that, man. And if you're going to find the teams for a fight, you're going to suspend 16 players. I just wish that with the commissioner sitting on the sideline, I don't know how he interprets that. But I wish for some sake, you can take that film, brother. And I don't think any of them referees need to ref anymore. I don't, because it was blatant. I'm talking about smirks. I'm talking about laughing. I'm talking about folks. What the coaches got to do.
Well,
look, that's the only point I'm saying. I'm not complaining.
Okay. We're actually agreeing.
I'm introducing it. So when I put that on the table and we're talking referees, it ain't a damn excuse. In the world of communication now, we take everything and we do this with it. Everything is not a mesh. It can be separate.
Ken, let me tell you what I tell my son. My son agrees he's just like you, but he have to listen to me at some point. This world ain't fair, bro. And unless you learn to play the damn game, the referee always against us. This ain't nothing new to us. So when the referee go against me, I'll let you speak. Let me speak. So when the referee go against me, do I go get my pistol and go out there and start selling dope?
Nobody does that.
And that's what I want my team players to do. When they go against you, stay focused. Because when somebody takes you off your focus,
establish that you want the team to play with discipline and to be focused.
That's what I want them to do.
We all do, including the coaches, including the players, including the teammates. We all want that.
Hey, let me say this. I'm giving my opinion whether you respect it or not. Max, we hear what you're saying, and you are right. Far as you got to be in other words, what we call be the bigger man, right? That's what you're saying. Somebody they push.
No, you have to exist.
No. Hold on, let me finish. So basically, what you're saying, if they do something, they shouldn't be pushing. They should go on back to the huddle. I agree. I hear what you're saying. You should be disciplined enough to go ahead on and back and be like, get ready for the next play. But that's not what we completely talking about. We talk about the people who's supposed to be officiating the game. We're not talking about.
I totally agree with y'all.
So the people that are officiating the game supposed to see that and stop that. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. Even a Thai dog get tired of being kicked.
I agree. They bullshit it. I see it every weekend.
So I mean, I hear what you're saying. I agree with. So you got to continue to be the bigger man. They do this. Okay, going back to her because you're gonna hurt your team. I said that earlier. But again, we're just talking about the job that the referee did because they are supposed to be refereeing these young men.
Well, that's what a SWAC administrator need to fire them dudes because I see them going against us every weekend. Everybody at Jackson State see that, and we're sick of it. But what we have to tell our players is don't let them get in your head, because when they get in your head, that's going to affect the game. Let us deal with the referee.
That's the point we were saying. Like I'm with you on the discipline part. We have to be disciplined. Right. Nobody ever. I don't think anybody. Excuse me. I don't think anybody's ever going to argue with the fact that we have to be disciplined. I just said to you that literally, I'm standing on the sideline. I'm telling them, hey, when you go in there, I'm not a coach. I just so happen to be standing right there. They moved off away from the team. I was like, hey, man, this winning time. Don't let them suck you into something because you know
they respect you though. They respect you though, Ken.
Hey, but let me show you grown man. Let me show you something. I'm gonna show you what I put out on Twitter. I don't know if you saw it. I want you to see our player. I'm telling you, Max, they did. They absolutely more times than you are saying that they didn't. They did show restraint. They did show discipline. They did. And watch this. Watch this. Yeah. Watch this.
Ball pretty early there. There's no flag, but it looks like we're going to get that first down. Absolutely. And
saw that?
Yeah,
did 85 run out the number 6 and swing on it?
That's what.
No, he was looking like, hey, referee, you ain't see the dude just hit me upside my head?
They don't see nothing.
That wasn't. It was one referee in that photo. I saw it, and we all saw it on the sideline. What I'm saying.
Hey, Ken, I'm gonna end it right here. I want y'all to understand where I came from. I went to a high school called Thomastown. We used to beat Carter. We ran 4 touchdowns against a white school, all black school, Ken. Playing against a white school.
All right, go ahead.
We run 4 touchdowns. They called every one of them back.
Okay.
The white boy run 1 touchdown to get every one of them.
Okay.
I understood then that you're going to beat me in your terms, but you're never going to beat me as a black man. So what I had to learn about this is the hell with them damn coaches. We Jackson State. You can't beat us. We can only beat ourselves.
Okay.
We're going to deal with them referees. And which I want the alumni and that SWAC president, we need to get after him because he's the one hiring them.
Okay.
But our players are better than anybody out there.
I got you.
And what we're not going to let them do is feel like they get – yeah, we know that. We know that. They know that. But they're better than everybody else.
Okay.
So we're going to deal with that one. When y'all get on this football field, you're not going to be pushing and shoving. We beating their asses anyway. They trying to take you out your game, bro.
Right.
They push you in the chest. You want to push them back. Nigga, we got you down 13-3. 54-3. Leave it alone. We are the Jackson State University. We do not lose.
I think they receive your message well. We
don't lose. Only a loser is trying to push and shove you, trying to take you out your game. And that's what Southern gonna try to do to us.
Let me say this, and
I'm from Jackson State. You see what's all behind me? That's what I believe, bro.
Hey, Mac.
Nobody wins like Jackson State. We're the winners. Everybody else to me is a damn loser. Hey, Mac. You don't wear what I'm wearing. Bro, you ain't nothing to me. In the SWAC, what you talking about, bro? I'm J-State.
Hey, Max, check this out, man.
I'm not going to be shoving and pushing. I'm talking to Ken. Ken, I'm not going to be shoving and pushing on you by what I know I am.
But Max, I appreciate you, bro. I think you made your point, man. We received it, bro. We appreciate you for. See, I'm gonna let TD say what he got to say because he want to address you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for TD.
Nah, bro, you good. Here's the thing, man. We hear your love, we hear your passion that you say, that you have a Jackson State. We see the stuff behind you. So, man, and we talked to you last time. You spoke on your business and stuff like that. Yeah. Have you seen the fundraising stuff that we have going on?
I'm on the alumni chapter, bro. I probably send Jackson State more money than my mama.
No, yeah, we talking about KC-1400 media in the NIL collective that we have going on that has nothing to do with the school. It's separate from the school.
Well, that's something Ken can get with me about, but I damn sure sent Jackson State.
Screen up, Ken.
Yeah. Hey, Ken, I'm gonna inbox you my number, and I think the board then reached out to you. But yeah, I ain't hard to find, bro. But as far as Jackson State, my checkbook always, man. You know, I'm tight now, but I make sure they get their little $3,000 or $4,000 a year. I don't make that much money, but I make sure I take care of my university.
Absolutely, brother. Man, I appreciate you, bro, for coming up, man.
I appreciate you, Ken. I just wanted to talk about the discipline. That's what I want to talk about today.
Hey, you talked about it. You got it off your chest.
I'm passionate about it.
Yeah, I know. Be disciplined.
If you don't do nothing in this world, everybody can take you out of what you need to be unless you know what you need to be.
Got it.
You know how many people tell me a white man come on the phone and call me a name? I don't move on that, bro. It's not what your name is, what you answer to.
I got you. Appreciate you, bro.
Stop answering to the negativity. Let's go play football. Let's go take this championship. Let's get no penalties.
Absolutely, bro.
I love y'all, man. And I hope my players are listening. No penalties.
No penalties.
Let's walk away. We know what we come in to do.
Absolutely, bro.
Fight me after the game. We winners. We Jackson State.
No, we don't want to fight after the game neither. We just want to go home with a win.
Hey, I'm good for a good one now. You know, after the game. No.
I'll stop you right there.
I'm joking, kid. I'm joking.
I know I'm messing with you.
I'm just saying I want them to get off the field, though.
I'm with you.
While we on the field, let's stay focused, man. Let's stay disciplined. Don't let nobody take us out of our game, bro. We got one. Only thing holding us away from that championship is what? Southern. And we damn sure not going to go and get no penalties, no 15-yard pushing back, because you push somebody, push you back. We trying to win, bro.
Got it.
Damn him.
I'm gonna make sure
we trying to be in Atlanta.
I'm gonna make sure we gonna move on, bro. But I'm gonna make sure that when I talk to some players, I'm gonna see if they watch the show, make sure they got your message, bro.
See what I'm saying, bro? We got bigger things to do.
Yes, sir. Man, you have a good one, brother.
I love y'all, bro. Thank you, Ken, for calling. Taking the call. Hey, Kent, I'll see you next time, bro.
All right, brother. Have a good night, man.
Yeah.
Thanks. So Ken. So I know like I said, the comment that our AD made, he definitely, as we were saying, he definitely support and he do a good job of, like I said, keeping receipts. So he's good at letting the SWAC office know what's going on. And like I said, the SWAC commission was right there. I mean, we even you had walked away, but Casey Dove and I and Dent had a chance to speak with him for a moment. So he's a very understanding guy. I know his eyes. And I know his eye didn't see him, and he saw what was going on the field. So I'm pretty sure that would be addressed. So shout out again to Coach AD Robinson for supporting his staff, coaches, and everything else. And y'all remember we going live Friday, Capitol Grill. Hey man. So come on.
Hey man.
So come on out to Capitol Grill.
I'll tell you what just sent me, bro. Like the Don, you gotta stop, sis.
She said she asked you to drop the link, but
I did drop the link, man. I did drop the link. Oh, she said, boy, TD nice nasty, man. Y'all that one got me there, boy. That one got me there. Gotta love it, man. Woo! Hey, Coach Green, you don't want to see us no more, man. Come on to Jackson, get that ass whooping, man, after the Bayou Classic, bro. Come on over there and get that ass whooping again, big dog. Happy y'all could make it, though, man. I'm looking forward to it.
He's real. I feel you, bro.
Hey, but look, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Man, had a game. Shit. Woo! All right, man. Listen. SWAC news, man. SWAC came down with the hey, look, altercation after the game. Let's talk about it, man. Jackson State, Alabama, altercation, suspensions and fines. 16 student athletes, 7 from Jackson State, 9 from Alabama State have been suspended for the next contest for both schools for their respective involvement in the altercation. Additionally, in accordance to the league bylaws and sports regulations, the conference office has levied a fine against Jackson State in the amount of $25,000, along with a fine against Alabama State in the amount of $25,000. $25,000 gone down the drain, bro.
We need y'all to definitely buy the SWAC. The SWAC game, championship game tickets. We got $25,000 we got to pay out. So we need to make some of the. We need to recoup some of them.
Hey man, look, hey, hold on, bro. We need somebody else to come up, man. Y'all gotta come up. We gotta come on up, man. Let's talk a little. Let's talk it up.
What my boy Justin and TJ? I saw Justin and TJ.
Man, good seeing you, bro.
Yeah, we good seeing you, TJ. Good seeing you, Justin. Good deal.
Hey, my girl. What's up, L Boogie?
Man, he done pissed me off now.
Oh boy.
Because if you were not at that game, then you cannot speak on it. I saw all the refs.
You was on the front
horrible.
row. You was on the front row.
I was on the front row. The refs were horrible. Every time a flag was thrown, we automatically knew it was on us. Like, we were up there shocked. That last 15-yard penalty, we was like, what? It's not on us? Like, we were just shocked when it was on them.
I mean,
that's how I already knew how many yards. When you said it was 35 yards, I said it was 30 because I already had counted. They had 3 false starts and the 15-yard penalty. That's it. That's all. No. Everything else was on us. So if you were not there, please don't talk about discipline. They did all they could do, and they better be glad I wasn't out there because I would have been out in the first quarter.
It was a lot, man, because I gotta just say it. I was close enough to see it, sis, and I'm telling you, the coaches shout out to Coach Beef, man, and Coach Webb, Coach Morton, all those guys, man. Look, you're constantly telling the players, you're telling guys that are in. Coach Quinn said something in his press conference today, TD. He talked about them guys they were on fire, bro, and that the level of energy that they have, bro. You know, in that last huddle, the team was good with going out to win it. They was like, that mindset was, TD, after we scored 14, they scored enough points for us. We just got to do our part. We don't need to let them score nothing. And man, I'm just saying, man, when you amped up and you revved up and you're getting hit, it's hard to tell somebody in the middle of battle, man, how to constantly keep responding and turning your cheek when the joker keeps smacking you, bro. That's why we're saying we need them to do their jobs, bro. And that was bad, bro. That was bad. I refuse to just let that ride, and I don't have to mix it up. It was bad, bro. And it's okay to say that. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, let me address this right here.
Which one?
Hello. Hey, Charles.
Bro.
Oh, no. Hold on. Charles. I heard that. But I showed discipline. That's what we was talking about, right? I'm comfortable with them myself.
Hey, that's pretty good, bro.
I heard what was said. I didn't get offended by it. It was disrespectful, but I wasn't offended because I know who I am. That's for a moment. This is forever. Keep pushing.
What else you got, sis? Interesting night, man. I love it. I'm loving this, man.
Yeah, I was up there like, bro, this is ridiculous. And we had a loss. I don't know. I probably would have been like, I was good because we won, but bro, it was bad. It was really bad. Like, I was so mad when I left there because obviously my daughter texted me. She did not come. My daughter texted me, and I saw the text after the fight, and she said they probably finna fight after this game, and she was watching on TV.
Yeah. I mean, that game was just...
It was chippy from the beginning, you know.
It was, man. This is so let me say this. And you're right, Jordan. We all got his point. And I'm gonna say it again. He's right. We do have to be disciplined. But that's not the only, that's not after you establish what's supposed to happen, why can't we stay on the other side what's supposed to happen as well? The refs are supposed to do their jobs, and they're supposed to do their jobs unbiased. I mean, if you're not giving any team, I don't even want that from our side. We're not talking about human error here. So please, let's not get the human error. Oh man, they miss some of them. No, we're not talking about human error. We're talking about blatant negligence, bro. I mean, this was bad. This wasn't human error. This was selective reffing. This is very strategic. We're watching them do things. They literally control the game. And I really hope our coaches take that game and send it to the front office. Look, we'll pay our fine. We did our part. But it's not right, man, to just put it on the onus on Alabama State and Jackson State. Yes, they did. I'm not gonna feed into that stuff, man, because again, I understand. I saw some of the comments and I get it. You know what? That team plays with a damn edge because their coach played with an edge. He was a SWAC Defensive Player of the Year back in the 90s, went to the NFL. And I understand that it's a trend. I get all of that. I'm just telling you, man. Ray Lewis is my favorite linebacker ever, man. I'm just saying, energy, high energy. That's why I gravitate towards Coach Javancy Jones. You know what I'm saying? I love his energy. That's how I'm an energy guy. And I'm just saying, these are warriors, man, that's going out on the field, putting their bodies on the line, man, every single play. And all I'm saying is this: the Stripes got to do their part. Don't give me no game where Jackson State gets to punch the other team in the mouth and y'all just let us get away with it. I don't want that. Somebody else might want it, but I'm saying I don't even want it on my side. I want the game to be called as close to right as you can. Do the best you can and let the chips fall where they may. That's why they introduce replays. That's why they introduce challenges and all that other stuff, because of the human error element. The eye in the sky giving you an opportunity to, get it right. But we're not going to excuse negligence and then just put the onus on some damn children. How do we just only talk about the kids, but we excuse the adults? We don't want to deal with the adults who are at the same time getting paid to do a job. But we want to jump down the kids' throats, and the kids got to be disciplined. And I'm with you on that. I agree with that. Yes, they got to be disciplined. They do. But what's that telling you? Telling them that they got to look, man, I get where you're coming from. But all this I'm just going to take any damn thing to happen to me and I got to be better than that. I'm sick of that shit, man. I'm sick of that mentality, bro. I really am. I am. I don't twice as bad. Fuck all that, man. That's the shit that make us tired, bro. I just want to let me do what I do and leave me the hell alone. Why I got to do 10 times? I got to go through all these extra obstacles just because I am who I am. Yeah, if that's in the will for me, if that's in the cards from God's will, then I got to deal with what I got to deal with. We're talking about a game that's got rules and officials. And that's all we're saying. And we won the game. So that's why I said I'm glad we won, because I really wanted to address the fact that's the worst I've ever seen. I know we've talked about things being bad, but I'm telling y'all, I don't fault the Alabama State Hornets, bro. I don't fault them players, TD. I don't. I don't fault our players. I said it in the damn third quarter. I said, y'all gonna let this game get out of control, ref, because y'all not managing the game. Manage the game. Y'all letting these folks do what they do. Manage the game. It's hard to tell a joker that done been punched upside the head 10 times, bro, to just let it ride at the end of the game. It's like, I want some get back, man. And that's what tends to happen. So you may have an issue with my perspective on it. I'm sorry. I believe in that right there. So this is what I'm saying. If the officials did their job, TD and LaDon, and it was a couple of missed calls due to human error, and we had some jokers that just wanted to be selfish and go out there and do what they wanted to do, that's totally different.
Right.
That's totally different. And guess what? I'm saying that even in respect to the SWAC making their rules. The rule says if you fight and throw a punch, you get suspended. Guess what, bro? I love you, but you suspended. You can't play against Alcorn. Whoever the hell Alabama State played, you can't play against them. Like Eddie Roberts said in the press conference, look, some players that they suspended indefinitely. Some of them may never play football for them again. He gonna manage his program how he choose to manage it. Look, TD is LaDon. Howard and South Carolina, North Carolina Central got into a brawl. 36 players got suspended and one coach from North Carolina Central.
Yeah, I saw that fight too.
So again, I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know if that's just heated right. I don't know. But that right there, man, that was ridiculous, man. And I'm done with it. I just wanted to make that point. But I ain't letting no refs off the hook, man, just to jump down the kids' throats, man. They got to do their part, but it's two things can be true at the same time. We say it all the time. Go ahead, TD.
Yeah, I was about to say, watch the press conference, and Coach Rob gave in I often say Mac, but I'm not gonna use that word. He gave a very good speech. He gave precise, he gave what should be said, the right things to say when he gave his press conference. However, as we stated in the spring, that we stated before, Ken, LaDon, a team takes on the attitude of their coach.
Damn right they do.
It's coincidental that this is the second time that we've gone down there. We had some form of drama and beef and physical confrontations.
Yep.
Last time with Coach Prime with the whole bro hug. You know what I'm saying? Even, we know, even when the videos dropped of Coach Prime just doing his daily walk, the disrespect that was given to him as a man and as a coach, all the profane language from those young kids was disrespectful and coming from those players. They came here and they're playing the flag. And let's even say this. That is the very game that Herb Mulligan got hurt in last year.
Yep.
Some people even said that they felt that was intentional. I don't know. I hadn't gone back and watch it. Don't want to watch it. Don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No. I'm saying. But what I'm saying, I mean, in the present field, I don't think it was. I don't. But what I'm saying is, Ken, the point I was making is when stuff constantly build up, it's just like a volcano. It's going to eventually erupt. Look here. I'm the easiest going guy that you probably want to meet. But there's only so much we're going to let you do. Period.
Coach Green, you totally missed the point. Never mind.
So yeah, man. So Ken, I agree with you on this. And like I said, you done came on several times this season and spoke on how bad the trash referee were. I never said anything. I never say anything about the ref, but this time I am. I mean, and then they had this look on their face like, okay, I hear what you're saying, but I don't hear what you're saying. Next play.
That's exactly right.
So I'm pretty much done with that. It said, I know the last time AD was on here, when we had an incident with the refs before, some things came about. So maybe some things will come about dealing with these refs.
I would hope from that, TD and LaDon, that none of those refs that was on the field, I would hope that they not reffing in Norman, and I damn sure hope that they not reffing in
They don't even at this point need to be reffing in high school.
They need to move on from them dudes, bro.
Like they don't even need to be in high school. Like they were horrible. Like they need to go down
some of them, and I'm gonna tell you,
49ers somewhere.
So I was talking to Ari, our trainer. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. TD, before the game, it was a particular referee, a part of that staff. I told her, I said, I can't stand that motherfucker right there. He's horrible. I'm saying the way I said it to her. I said, and I was talking to Kai. I said, that joker right there, I said, that dude ain't never called a good game. He is horrible. I said, I can't stand that dude right there. And lo and behold, the same referee now. TD,
the dark-skinned dude.
You know who the hell it was. You know who it was. You know exactly who it was.
And I didn't know you said that. I knew exactly who you was talking about.
Let me tell you this. I saw him do this in the game, TD. All right, we on defense. Oh, yeah, we on defense. our player make a tackle. We you know what I'm saying? And we show some emotions and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the referee chewed our player out, bro. And it's almost like he was livid, like he walking away. Look, he done put the ball down, walking away, and he like, it's almost like he was saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you do that? He was animated, bro. And I'm sitting there looking like, I know damn well you ain't. Are you serious? Bro, I'm like, come on. I just say, boy, I said, we just got to kick their butt. We just got to kick their butt. Defense is playing, and on the flip side to it, it was also, now let me say this, man, because I had to address this on the internet. I'm going to just tell you in advance, if you think that calling somebody out for doing something bad is somebody crying, man, y'all still crying about that, shut the hell up. Every time somebody is talking about something that happened, ain't somebody, that's why I'm going to say it again. This is probably my fifth time saying this. I'm so glad we won because I get to talk about this freely and talk about how bad they were without people feeling like it's an excuse, so I'm crying about it. All we're saying is yes, all season it's been that way, and we still been winning. It has created it is an us against the world mentality. I saw Jerome say, man, why do people hate Jack State so much? Hey, man, they hate us because they ain't us. Everybody know who the bell cow is in this, and I ain't even really trying to flex on you. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know that when we go. So let me say this. So shout out to Blow, man, from I know he Blow, Southern Comfort and Tailgaters Anonymous. So we were talking to Blow at the tailgate, TD, and he was saying, Don, the reason it is jealousy, Brother McCaskey. You're absolutely right, it is. Hell yeah, it's jealousy. Envy more so specifically. It is JSU versus Coalition. Go grab your t-shirt if you ain't got you one. It's on the website right now. But let me say this. Blow said this, TD, the diehards get on the road and go to the road. Now, that don't mean that every diehard fan can make every game. There are a ton of diehard fans that can't make road games. But we're talking about a collection. He said, usually it's some of the same people, right? You go in your packs and you go in your sects. So when we go to the games, those small groups become one big group on the road, right? And we're all there in unison. We all there for one purpose. And so what happens, TD, is when you leave out of your yes, sir. When you in a small, that's where I'm going to. You meet me, you already down the road. I'm coming to you.
My bad.
When you're not at home, you're not comfortable. When you get home, you're comfortable, right? You're in your comfort zone. You're in your routine. When you leave out of your home city and state and you go into a location, you're going to be a little bit more closer with the people who are there that are aligned with you and there for the same reason you there for. What he said was, TD, when we get to the vet, though, those same groups, that's a small core. Let's say that's 5,000 fans. That 5,000 fans is now divvied up amongst the stadium. Everybody sits where they sit, and it's so divided. We're in that big A stadium, and everybody's sitting in their own prospective spaces and areas, bro. That's why you get pockets. And then last but not least, I don't care what y'all say. I don't care how you feel about it. If you got a good PA announcer, it helps. The gentleman that was at that game was pretty darn good, and we fed off of him too.
It just don't happen. He was hyping us more than he was hyping their crowd.
You damn right he was. He was telling Hornet Nation, can we get as loud as them? You know what I'm saying? So again, that's part of the reason why we are the way we are on the road, man. And we pulled up and we showed out and we represented, man. I left the game tired telling everybody to get up, man, make some noise, man, get loud. And people would look. Tiger Nation responded, man. So kudos to everybody that went out there, man, and did their damn thing, man. I appreciate it, and I know the players do as well. Jump on in there. The link's open, man. Feel free to jump on up, come on up. But listen, let's jump back into these fines real quick. Next up, I want to quote the commissioner. He said, acts of unsportsmanlike conduct have zero place in the sports of intercollegiate athletics within the Southwestern Athletic Conference. We are extremely disappointed to have had consecutive weeks of football competition negatively impacted by these unfortunate occurrences. I want to pause right there, TD, to your point earlier about the team taking on the mentality of the head coach. Previously, what school was involved in the altercation the previous week? It was Alabama. Who was it? Was it Prairie? I think it was Prairie View and FAMU, I think.
Prairie View and FAMU, yes.
Yeah, Prairie View and FAMU. Okay, good deal.
Yeah, I mean, someone said something about, I don't know how true it is. I don't like, they just put it in the comment. Matter of fact, they said, I think one of the Alabama State players did some, spit on an Alcorn player, and the referee did nothing. So I guess they was at Alabama State. I don't know. But, we need to get better than this, man.
That's what it was. That's what it was. I was looking for, Key. Bama State and Grambling had a fight pregame. That's what it was. That's what it was. So again, if you teeter along the lines of the undisciplined stuff, it's gonna come back to bite you. So that goes back to Max's point. You got to be disciplined. I know for a fact our coach preaches discipline. I know that for a fact. Absolutely know that for a fact. Next up, TD and LaDon, we will continue to work with our membership to implement the necessary policies and procedures to deter this type of behavior. We will also continue to enforce a zero tolerance policy for all acts deemed to be unsportsmanlike and contrary to the high standard of good sportsmanship we expect from all individuals associated with the athletic programs within our league. Alabama State put out a statement. If you haven't read it, Coach Dr. Jason Cable, who's their director of athletics, put out a statement. Basically speaking, they foster a culture of excellence, respect, integrity on and off the field. They understand that tensions and emotions run high during competition. Protecting our house is a priority. However, fighting is unacceptable. It will not be tolerated. Our student athletes represent ASU, and we expect them to uphold a high standard. After thoroughly reviewing the incident, SWAC deemed 9 players will receive a 1-game suspension. While we respect the decision, the ASU Department of Athletics program have decided to suspend 3 of the 9 players involved in the post-game incident for the remainder of the season. So they're saying that TD they went a step further than the conference. Well, they sincerely apologize to their community and the incident. No apology towards Jack State, but I understand they're gonna do what they do for their own. I want to shout out Coach, our GM of the football program, Coach Otis Ridley, said we apologize to the league office, our admins, our fans, alumni, students. We're about the business of winning at life and dominating in all areas. Emotional discipline and situational awareness are a major part of winning. Our program will be better going forward. So, Max, you should be smiling from ear to ear because you really highly emphasize discipline, 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 discipline. And there you have it. Guard the yard. And I just want to say that as a result of these fights with the MEAC, with the SWAC, Celebration Bowl released a statement. Celebration Bowl is less than a month away, but a big change is coming to the matchup that will determine the HBCU national champion. Celebration Bowl Executive Director John T. Grant told HBCU Game Day that the game is initiating a new post-game rule. The loser of the Celebration Bowl will be forced to head to the locker room, and the opposing coaches will get the chance to shake hands while the winners get to celebrate on the field at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So what that means is if you lose, you got to go to the locker room. If you win, you can stay on the field. The only person who will be shaking hands at the Celebration Bowl after the game are the coaches. Joe, what's up, bro?
Wow, what's that, baby?
You got it?
Joe, what up?
What's going on, team?
You got him, man.
I'm chilling, man. Chilling. I wanted to come to that game last week, but Alabama. Glad to make my shot. So I come to the SWAC championship.
Come on through, man.
I mean, I already knew we were gonna be in the SWAC championship. So I had to book my hotel 2 weeks ago. So I already knew that y'all late. I already knew we were gonna be there. So I had to make, I had to make my thing. But the thing about the crowd, I heard y'all talking about the crowd noise in the event. What I noticed about the crowd noise in the event, when the band played, when they go hit their drums, talking about defense, and the crowd, it seemed like the crowd get into it a little bit more, chanting defense when the band be going on.
Yeah. They do, man.
It'll get loud in the event. It'll get loud in the event.
We definitely need the boom, man, to help, keep us engaged, man. I know they get into their section battles and they want to compete against the opposing bands.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, I hate them. Look, man, the section battles are cool, but when they at the wrong time, man, I can't deal with them, bro. Don't hey y'all band heads don't come for me, man. But my goodness, them section battles be getting on my damn nerves.
Another thing I want to suggest, I don't know if y'all got it in mind, but what I noticed when I went to the UAB game, cause I was at the UAB game too. But I noticed at that game, and you ever thought about putting like a merch tent out there, for the NIL players and stuff like that? You ever thought about doing that? I think that'll probably do real well, and I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
The
that's
state
coming.
would charge y'all, to put y'all tent out there for the players.
Yeah, that's coming for next season.
Okay, cool.
Yep. KT Dub talked about it this year. We just didn't. We weren't where we needed to be for it. I was like, as of right now, I didn't really. We didn't choose to do it this year, but we will do it next year. So that's coming. Matter of fact, one of the things we will be doing is all of the athletes that we sign will be getting custom merch to go along with the NIL deals, as well as they'll be getting a merch bundle for themselves. It'd be branded merch. That branded merch will only be for athletes. It won't be sold to consumers. It'll just be for them. So yeah, we got some very unique different strategies. We're gonna have 3 events this upcoming year. We got a lot that we're doing, man. Looking to grow the team, looking to hire somebody to do social media for the brand, because I'm sick and tired of doing it all. You know what I mean? We got some stuff we're working on.
Yeah, it's time to start.
I'm trying to free up my time, man. And even
maybe you can get some students, some intern students do intern work.
Well, listen, this is the thing, man. We'll definitely put together a plan of action. We got creators that we're gonna be pulling in as well, man, because we have folks that can grab some content, and it ain't always one of us. It's a lot that we're doing. So we got a lot of ideas. That's all I'm saying, Joe. We just have to take it one day at a time. But appreciate that, bro. For real.
Yeah. So y'all ain't no young folk. I know that first season with them first games, all them games back to back. I know that shit. I knew that was hard on y'all.
You said back to back.
No lie.
Hey, you looking at
the first season. No.
Hey, you looking at 2 people that ain't missed a game that TC Taylor done coached.
But I'm saying that first season, TC first season, y'all travel 4-5 games straight back to back. Y'all ain't do that this season. Y'all maybe travel to y'all back home. Well, not you, Ken, but
I was just about to tell you, Joe. I don't know if you know, but I done traveled to 23
I know
straight.
you're on the West Coast.
But still, though, TD, we just hit 22. We about to hit 23 next week. Lord willing, say actually this week, this Saturday. Yeah, man.
22 what?
Great games, bro.
Oh, okay.
Well, that goes back to the Celebration Bowl. It might be more than that, but
yeah.
I think Dion's last year, I went to 9 out of the 13. I went to 9 out of the 13. So you add that 9 to 20. I've been at last 3 years. I've been to 31 games so far, living on the West Coast. So, hey, man, I stepped it up, man, and we happy to be able to do what we do, man. Appreciate everybody for real. But hey, listen, the link's open, man. Y'all got something on your mind? You want to talk about the game, the refs, or you want to talk about the Alcorn game? You got anything? We're gonna really break down the Alcorn game on Wednesday. I'm done for the night breaking anything down. I do want to say this though. We go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
I want to say something about the Alabama game.
Go ahead. Let's go.
I seen what I wanted to see. I didn't see enough of it, but I already knew it was going to be Alabama.
You said you
I
knew
want to
what?
see us do a little bit more. I knew it was going to be hard for us to run against that Alabama defense.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be hard. So I wanted to see, can we beat a team without passing? And I'm not satisfied, but I'm okay with it.
Hold on.
I'm okay with it. I'm not satisfied, but I'm okay with it.
You say you want to see, can we beat a team without passing?
Without no running game, just passing.
Oh, you want to see?
I want to see the whole game.
Yeah,
you want to see?
I know can't nobody passing without running. You know what I mean? Basically, like the game was Saturday. We basically beat them passing, so they didn't really run too much. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
And that's what I want to
had
see.
Look, we had a total, bro, of holy shit. That's all we had, bro. We had 194 yards, dog.
All right.
Hold on, bro. Let me look at something real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, because
Hey, we had 100. Listen, this was beautiful, bro. This is a beautiful defensive struggle, man. Man, we had literally 194 total offensive yards. They had 188.
That's total offensive yards.
Total offensive yards. You talking about a defensive struggle? First down, Jack State had 12. They had 11. Third down, we were 3 for 12. They was 2 for 11. We had 1 fourth down. We got it. Passing, bro, we had 120 passing yards. They had 4.
Mm-hmm.
They had 184 rushing yards. We had 74. That big run for Kinsey, that turnover, man. I know Jacobian was kicking himself real bad. He lost that fumble. That was just a bad spot to lose the ball. The defense have to go right back out there. They score on the first play. Linebacker take the bad angle. He immediately go to the sideline, told his teammates, that's my bad. That's my fault. I went back and looked at that game, TD. I see what he did. He took a step in and he got hit at the second level, and it was too late for him to retreat because by that time the hole opened up, TD, and he was supposed to be at the gap covering that hole. And that's when Kinsey just cut through that thing, and he went through that damn near untouched, bro. So, but Reed, he made up for it. So, and then when you get to the rushing attempts, we ran the ball 44 times. They ran it 38 times. We only had 13 passing yards. 8 penalties. We talked about that. They had 5. Both.
Jez, you only had 13 passing yards?
We had 13 passing attempts, is what I meant to say.
Okay.
We had 120 passing yards. So Jacobian had 120. He was 8 for 13. 2 throwaways. One high over Jamil Gardner's head. He kind of stopped running. He said the sun got in his eyes. He underthrew Fortillion. Fortillion had him beat. I mean, again, after that pass, though, he found a decent groove. He was getting, man, they were coming after him, bro.
He got sacked 6 times.
7, I think.
It was 6.
It was 6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that was tough, bro.
Hey,
but we did what we need to do.
I knew it was gonna be tough. I just want. I'm not satisfied with it. I'm okay with it, but I'm not satisfied. I would probably rather be like even runs, even pass. You know what I mean?
Let me add one thing in there.
I'm probably satisfied.
The other thing to add in there, Travis Terrell, man, he had 3 returns for 91 yards, so he averaged 30 yards on the returns.
Yeah.
So those are the yards within the game that you kind of miss over, that you have to go in there and see. Kobe Boykin had 2 returns, 2 for 37. He averaged 18.5. K1, man, had an interception, had a great read, with a solid return. But the 2 fumbles, we lost one. Travis Terrell lost. He fumbled. We were able to get that one back on the return. But yeah, man. Doc, what's up, bro?
What's going on, everybody?
What's up, Doc?
What's up, TD?
You got it.
I just jumped in for a little bit. I'm watching my Cowboys getting murdered by the Texans. I don't know why, but
yeah, you do.
Why you want to punish yourself like that,
bro? I'm been a Cowboys fan since I was a wee high.
why would you punish yourself like that, man?
Shoot, I ain't punishing myself. Football is still football.
Football, man. Get spunk like that, man.
Hey, man, shoot, it happened to the best of the players,
Yeah.
But nah, man, the game on Saturday was, like you said, it was a test.
Hold on.
Okay, my bad.
Hold on, real quick. I didn't even know this. Hold on one second. So this happened actually. So I'm gonna say this because Coach texted me this. He said examples of the foolishness they were on. I'll give you an example from a coach. someone from Alabama State stole his clothes out of his locker Friday night after the locker was set up by the equipment staff. So the top that he wore, he actually got that top from Reed Enterprise before the game.
Hey, explain why Evan was wearing number 55 rather than 71. Oh, you don't want, man, I want to do that one.
Yeah, you do it. Go ahead.
Oh, it was stolen as well.
Yeah.
So they broke in the night before and proceeded to go JSU shopping.
Yeah.
If you want our gear, just go
at a stadium on campus. And now look, it ain't no. I'm just telling you now. It ain't. We ain't even put that out there.
Boy, them boys bogus as hell for that.
Look, man, them folks was on some shit, man. I'm just telling you that right now. Can I just be straight up now? I'm just look. It was what it was, man. And I'm just telling y'all now, man. Even after the stuff, so we over there breaking up the fight. And man, one dude was talking to one of the. I'm telling the dude, come on, bro. Let's. This ain't what we want to do, man. Let's just leave that like it is, man. Dude, like, man. And it's some dude. He ain't part of the team at this point. It's just regular people now. And I understood that because I understand we in Montgomery, we not at home. And he let us know that. And bro was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Dude was like, man, they all on our side. We trying to get out. He's like, and you know, the whole stadium outside. What the hell are you talking about, man? You know, like he wanted. I could tell he wanted. It's because everybody worked up. TD. The fight just about over with. Man, talking about he'll have somebody following us out. I said, come on, bro. I said, let me tell you something, bro. I said, you know what's crazy about that? I'm talking just like this. I said, bro, y'all act like y'all ain't got to come to Jackson, bro. Like that type of stuff can be reciprocated. Let's not go there, man. This it's over with, bro. We ain't. Oh, got kids and families, bro. They got to get this. This is a football game. The players' moment is over with. We just finna get out of here and go home, man. I see now that ain't exclusive to them. That's just how when tempers are flaring and energy is high, ignorance can show its ugly head. But that was an example from a coach that happened the night before. A locker was broken into and stuff was stolen, man. That's why you had Evan out here. Y'all know Evan is number 71. He had on number 55 with no name on the back of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and I know Coach O wound up having to get a new. It was Coach O whose stuff got stolen.
Yeah,
wow.
Hey, and Ken, I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead, brother.
I commend. I broke up a fight last week, you know, at the stadium because I didn't want a whole bunch of hoopla and I didn't want the negativity. So I went on, did what I could to stop those young men. Well, I broke up the fight because they was already going for it. Again, man, shout out to Mr. Brooks for, you know, coming down, you know, assisting with that before Deputy Mario and them got over. Speaking of that, Deputy Mario, tell the sheriff I'm still looking for my check. I told him, Mike, look, Tyree need to pay me. I was on duty that night. But I mean, again, what I was gonna say with that, man, I kind of, you know, I commend if that's what I say. I commend you and Zoe for being out there in the midst of that. TD wasn't getting in that one.
Hey, look, bro.
No, hold up, those are big. Those was some guys that was angry. They had hard helmets, had face masks. I was civilian. What I did do, I did go out there and grab Kobe a couple of times. Told him to get to the
I know you. I saw you on video. I saw you on video.
Hey, TD, was you doing a mat? No, just taking everything in while everything was going on.
No, TD went over there and grabbed Kobe.
I went over there and grabbed Kobe. I went over there and grabbed some more players. Shamar Hawkins.
I was right there in the little mixing bowl area, and I was trying not to get Mason Rudolph, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, I ain't got no helmet.
That's all the more reason because if I got hit, then
I also got my head on a swivel because I don't know if somebody gonna take a cheap shot. I ain't trying to get stole on. You know what I'm saying? So what I was doing, Doc, is like if I'm near a player, I got it. I'm moving them back. I grabbed about 5 jokers that was in the mix. I pulled them back, man. Get out the way. I'm just going in there grabbing. But then at one moment when you kind of lost me, it kind of got a little. It almost got away. I didn't want to be like Kobe Beef, man. Kobe Beef got swallowed up.
No. Wow.
I had to say that. That's a joke earlier, man. I'm wrong for that. I know, bro. Hey, what video was that? It's like swallowed.
That was somebody messing with TD Jakes, man. I don't know. hey, but look. Lord.
Oh man, we can laugh at it now, bro. But bro, that was brutal, man.
Hey, but Ken, I walked over there. I walked out there, and Jacoby was standing around. And look here, man, you already standing around these piles after plays. You need to get yourself back. You know, while I'm on it. While he was standing around piles. Young man, you don't stand around piles. You get out the way. You the quarterback. Mm-hmm. Get out the way. So he was in.
Wow.
Hey, look, man.
I ain't been met with B. B, you motherfucker. I didn't see it though. But anyway, man, I'll push some of the players back. I don't Kobe. It was some defensive linemen, just different players that was going over toward that way. I was trying to tell them to go back. There was no need going over there. And then Jacoby, I want to know who at the bottom of the pile. Playboy. There are people down there trying to unpile them with guns. What are you doing? Go to the locker room.
Bro.
Now, you know what I'm saying? So oh my God. I'm trying to change for you, B, but this is
Hey, but listen, man, let me say this though. I it's just kind of you hear rumblings, and I knew of the flag situation last year. I see the flags, I'm just like, all right. I'm like, all right, bro. So that's why I kind of went out there, because I'm just like, I don't want nothing to happen. Not that I'm anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, whatever little bit we can help, it's just like, man, come on, bro. Let's keep it civil. And then it got crazy, man. It got crazy, and I'm just like, damn, bro, we finna get suspended. That's all I was thinking in my head, man. We got something to play for, bro. This ain't it. And don't get hit.
Hey, kid.
But let me say this. So I do want to say this on the screen, because I know people watch us. I do want to say this on the screen. I actually had some young lady who I think is a relative of one of the players for Alabama State. And I think one of the players for Alabama State that got hit was one of her relatives. So she got in the inbox on the page and wanted to mention, because she felt she saw one of our ambassadors kind of in the mix, and I guess she wanted to convey to me that one of your ambassadors was out there and this and that happened. I'm just like, ma'am, that was an altercation amongst teams, two opposing teams, and we all saw what happened. It's unfortunate, but I do want to say, man, we do not at KC-1400 condone any type of fighting, pre-game, post-game, mid-game, no game. We're on the max train when it comes to discipline. We want the discipline as well, bro. So just had to put that out there as a disclaimer. So you know how it can be. When certain individuals try to pull up on your TD, they can potentially try to make it seem as though you're okay with certain things, all in an attempt to try to take it further, to try to sully the brand. So I just want to say, man, we are in no shape, form, or fashion are we in support of those types of activities. There's a standard. We got a hoodie that says "Be Standard." So a standard of excellence, a standard of integrity, a standard of discipline. That's what we own over here. So I just want to put that out here, bro. I said that too, Rusty, but I said it in a very nice way. All I did was just hit the block button. I won't engage, because we live in a world of screenshots, and all they need is the brand with some crazy funky message, and next thing you know, it's plastered all over social media. No, you won't get those words. I'm just gonna say, as a representative of the brand, there's a level of excellence that is required from our ambassadors, and they, for the most part, have exhibited that. We strategically pick them, and we support them through this process. And they have, if TD, if one of our ambassadors is one of the 7, guess what, TD? Their reward was a suspension. So they do not get to play. So that's what I have on that. But I typed up a whole paragraph, Doc, and I didn't hit send. I got it out, though. I got it all out.
You got it all out?
It all out, bro. And I've been exercising this don't hit send strategy where you type it out and then you screenshot it and then you delete it and then you just kind of move on.
I feel you got your new t-shirt.
I don't know. I went on there this morning. I asked, I gave him Coach Taylor the names, former players who won a championship, a conference championship, or won a division, and he is amongst one of those. And I had to do some research on that. I literally had to do some research on that.
What'd you say, Doc?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear what
it was referring to the question that he asked Coach TC Taylor. How did he feel about being in the company of the names he mentioned? I think you mentioned Bob Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Or you mentioned
Big Daddy Carson.
Big Daddy Carson. You mentioned Judge Bob Hughes and TC Taylor. Those are the 4 coaches who have been players at Jackson State and now coaches. And what was the rest of the questions, Doc?
That he won either a championship, a conference championship, or a division title. Remember, Judge won a division title the first year we went into divisions in 1999.
That's correct.
Big Daddy won it in 90. I know he won conference championships, and then he also won a national championship in 96. And of course, Robert Hill, he took over when Big John Merritt left to go to Tennessee State.
That's correct. Boy, that was something there.
So TC is in rare company.
I just want to commend you and both Timona, man. You guys have been asking some fantastic questions on the call.
Sure.
Being on the call is not something I desire to do. So this is why I appreciate your platform, HBCU Overdrive with Doc Holliday. I appreciate She Loves the those of you who go into the the journalistic approach to, man, it's so much out there, man. So kudos to you guys. Keep grinding, bro. We support you guys fully. It was great to see Timona on the sideline. If you haven't had a chance to catch that interview, she got an exclusive interview with Coach Taylor. I know she got one coming up with Robert McDaniel if she haven't dropped it, but y'all go subscribe. HBCU Overdrive with Doc Holliday. She Loves the podcast, man. And that's what we do, man. It's the FUBU group.
Doc, what's up?
I absolutely love when you ask Coach how they're gonna fix a problem that they know they got. They gonna fix it.
Hey, Doug went straight at Eddie Robinson. He said, "Man, there's an altercation after the game, bro. Like, what'd you say to your players?" He ain't said it that way, but that's what he said.
Like, I mean, how you gonna fix your running problem? Your team can't run over. How you planning to fix that?
Hey, man, I don't know if he'll be coming up with questions out the dome, bro.
There it is. Just Doc. Appreciate that, Pharaoh. Doc, you gotta get the signal right, dog. We're trying to send you some support over there. But anywho, man, we got a few minutes left before we get up out of here. This is a long show. Wednesday will be a little shorter. We don't have to go through all the preliminaries. We'll get into some Alcorn football. TD, give me a couple days to watch them. I want to watch their last outing in the game prior to that one. It's gonna be a fun game, man. I'm looking forward to going down to Lorman, man. And where's my phone? It's right here in front of me. Wow. And man, but listen, everybody, before we get up out of here, I want to reiterate this. We got 736 in here. Look, we'll be on pre-order for these shirts up until Wednesday. So we'll be pre-ordering today and Wednesday. KC-1400 Media get the Irv Mulligan 1,000-yard. He will eclipse 1,000 on Saturday. We know that to be the case, barring no injuries and nothing to that effect. But go ahead and get your pre-order in. We will run these through Wednesday, and then we'll start printing them up so you can have them ready and available for SWAC Championship. Also grab you a Jacoby and Morgan, the General T. Looking forward to seeing these bad babies printed. I want to see them all over the vet, man, especially for the SWAC Championship game. So it's going to be pretty cool to have some merch. Now, look, it's going to be a little chilly, a little nippy. Just put your little coat on, man. You can still rock the T-shirt, though. Or, TD, get what you can do if you don't want to do it, because it's a football game. You know, we're going to drink. Folks going to be drinking a little ginger ale. Folks going to be in there making a lot of noise. TD, they can just put a thermal on under the T-shirt. Hell, it ain't that damn cold because it still feel warm. We got to the game on Saturday. Hell, I was sweating. The sun was beaming. And it's in the middle of November, bro. So, yeah, you can put a T-shirt over a long sleeve anytime. Rock those T-shirts. Go grab them now. KC-1400 Media on pre-order tonight through Wednesday, and then we're going to print them up. So, we got some orders come through. But, yeah, go ahead and grab those, man.
I can't be – hey, before I run, man, because I got to get up early. Let me ask you this, bro. We talking about Mr. Mulligan running the ball, and he need 53 yards to get 1,000. We're pretty sure that the young man is going to get that. Yep. Here's a question though. Do you think Mr. Morgan can get 2,000? He's 253 away. 263. Yeah. 243 yards away.
I need a 250-yard passing game, which is pretty easy to do. Because I think after Irv clips 1,000, he needs to sit. Your day over with.
Yep.
The only purpose of him playing against Alcorn is to hit that 1,000-yard mark. Once he hit that 1,000, we're going to turn it over to the backups. I said something earlier in alluding to the team and injuries. I just want to highlight the fact that our two backup running backs are also hurt and no longer with the program. And that was J.D. Martin and not no longer with the program, but Ahmad Miller as well as J.D. Martin, along with Jency, and along with 4 wide receivers, bro. So we're talking about 7 major contributors on offense are not playing right now. And we're still clinched the East. We're going into the SWAC championship, and we're going in that thing looking. TD, we limping right now, but we in that thing. We get to heal up one good week before the SWAC championship game, and we go on in there, handle business, and then we get to go to Atlanta. So I just wanted to reiterate that. I did see that J.D. Martin announced on the day that we clinched that he was entering the portal. I didn't understand that, but, you know, I wish him well. Love JD. I know he got another injury or whatnot. I think, but he tweeted that he was going to be entering the portal. I thought he was done with football. So we'll see what happens. Wish him the best, though.
Yeah, man. Last thing I would say, I didn't get a chance to say when you was talking to Doc. You know, he and Tamana, you know, they did a good job. They do a good job on the coaches interview. You know, HBCU Overdrive and She Love D. They do their thing, man. They Jackson State alums, and they go hard. So shout out to them for doing their thing. Yeah, we're getting more into definitely breaking down Alcorn stuff, man. I've been looking forward to it. Like I said, you know, Jacoby and Morgan need 243 yards to make 2,000-yard passing, and Irv need 53 yards for 1,000-yard rush. And do y'all thing and go prepare for Southern. So Tiger Nation, we on again. We are Eastern Division champ. Done, Mr. Clark.
That's exactly right, bro. Eastern Division champs, man. There you go. Southern clinches the West. The championship, SWAC championship, is set. December 7, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you go to gojsutigers.com/tickets to get your SWAC championship tickets. Go ahead and get it right now, man. It's going to be the hottest game in town. That'll be the first round of the first round of the playoffs starts on the same day as Bayou Classic. So SWAC championship is going to be on ESPN2. It's going to be live. Everybody going to be tuned in, but you want to be there, man. Boombox 2.0. That's right, bro. But yeah, man, Great show. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate Max coming up, man, and showing his passion about how he passionate about you being disciplined. I understand the message. You know, we laugh, but we laugh and have a good time, man. And at the same time, yes, Robert Fulton. Yeah, they took his clothes. Yeah, they did. They did. But anywho, we got to be better, man. We got to be better. We're going to clean it up, man. We're looking forward to, and again, I want to say this before we get off TD. I just want to reiterate that this Friday, we'll be live, man. Be live on the scene, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will not be live at 9. There will be no live show on the YouTube at 9. It won't be a live virtual show. We will be live at Capitol Grill at the Ville Plaza, Jackson, Mississippi, 5050 I-55 Frontage Road, Suite F, Jackson, Mississippi, 39211. So 7 p.m., we'll see you guys at Capitol Grill. We'll be back on Wednesday, per usual. We appreciate everybody for pulling up, per usual. And that's all I got, bro. Shout out to Tiger Nation, man, for showing up in a major way. I'm finna go take me something to make the sleep off these allergies, and then I'll be back up like new money in the morning, man. But willing to say the same.
All right, Tiger Nation, we appreciate you guys joining us tonight, tuning in. We appreciate all your comments. You know, you being engaged. Again, we always appreciate your support. So, and again, for everything that we discussed tonight, at the end of the day, man, we just want good, clean sports for our athletes, because remember, these are still young men who have a life to live. You know what I'm saying? So let's just make sure that whatever program, whatever situation is, let's try to just, you know, have fun on the field and fight between the lines.
Well said, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the channel, tell a friend, and tell another friend to come on in. Get them t-shirts, pull back up on Wednesday. We'll see y'all soon, man. D.I. love. Go Tigers, everybody.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.
Hello, I'm Kevin Dent, Jackson State University, safety, Canton, Ohio. Today I'm being inducted to the Black College Hall of Fame. I want to give a shout out to KC-1400 Media Group for giving me this platform to introduce me to this stage. I'd like to thank them, thank Jackson State and Jackson State family. Go Tigers.
Great day to be a Tiger. JSU by 40 campaign. Coach Taylor, I was just thinking, I was sitting in my office and we were talking about Jackson State athletics, the tradition of Jackson State. You played here. What if 50,000 alums gave $40 a month for 12 months?
Man, that would be huge. That's money in the bank for athletic program.
Let's do this, Coach. I'm challenging all 50,000 alumni of Jackson State University, supporters, fans. Let's give $40 a month to JSU by 40 campaign. 12 months, 12 million. September to August, let's win championships in the classroom. Let's support Jackson State University. Let's support athletics. And let's make sure our coaches and our student athletes are successful. So again, Coach Taylor and I are challenging you, all 50,000 alums, $40 a month for 12 months to support Jackson State athletics. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Support the JSU by 40 campaign. Visit gojsutigers.com/JSU by 40.